Not too long now, chat, and we'll be climbing the Marvel Snap ladder. Only about 2 more minutes left. Hey, everybody out there in TV land, and welcome in to some Marvel Snap. We're gonna be trying to climb the ladder today. Hope you guys are having a terrific Thursday and an absolute blast out there. How you doing, Ram? Hitting us up with first. If you ain't first, you're last. Good to see you in chat, Ram. I realized a little too late here that there's no music for chat, so I'm gonna see about fixing that up right now. Seeing if I can't get that going. Otherwise, how are you guys doing? Let me see here. Fly Mighty B, good to see you in chat. Legend of Kirk, hello. Welcome in, guys. Welcome in.
It is called blocks. That noise filter is called blocks, but pretty close to that, I'd say. Ram, doing great. I'm doing great. Hope you are well. Let me see here. Can we get Spotify to actually work? All right, that piece is going. Now, if I take a look at this, pretty sure it was the patterned after that song, the Tetris song. Yeah. I've heard people call it the Tetris voice before. Yeah, it's definitely patterned after that song for sure. Let me see here. Here we go. Add executable. There it is, guys. Now we've got a little bit of music. Hello. Time to actually start off the stream, and I'm a little warm in here, so I'm gonna lose the jacket for a while until we cool down. Maybe after drinking a whole butt ton of water or something. The classical name of the Tetris theme. I knew it was Russian, right? I'm pretty sure it's Russian. I've always just thought of it as Tetris A theme. Alves, good to see you in. Captain Wigan, hello. Good to see you guys. Welcome in. I don't even want to try to pronounce it, Gurk, because I'm going to butcher it. I'm going to butcher it.
But yes, it's a little bit of Tetris.
Alright, guys, we got to get on the climb. We got to get on that climb. Go ahead and hide away our dice. Nobody's rolling for VIP tonight, right? You guys don't want VIP. Yo, if you guys didn't know, we're in the Snap Clash Streamer Invitational this Saturday. It's me versus Kawa. I believe it's going to start a little bit after 3 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to come check out this channel or the Snap Clash Tournaments channel on Twitch, where they're going to be doing the whole live cast. I've been climbing with good old Shuri, and not even like a new and improved Shuri deck, Captain Wiggin, but like an old school Shuri deck. Ooh, Fly Mighty trying it out, going for a 4. All right, that's not your number, Fly. But as soon as I pull it up, we'll see what your number really is. Alrighty, and Fly Mighty looking for a 4. Let's roll it. Hey, the real Groot, good to see you in. Ooh, Fly Mighty, sorry about that, bud. 1 off. You guys have been 1 off quite a few times. Very close, yeah, Alves. Fly Mighty was very close. Groot, good to see you in chat, bud. Let's just start a climb, right? Let's just get on this ladder. We're not going to make it to Galactic if we don't play the game. Oh. Alves, I am missing, I don't know. I think I have a way that I can find that out, though. Let me see if I can find that out. Maybe it's this?
Have you checked your bottles?
Hey, Owen Lee. Good to see you in chat, bud. I think on Snap Fans somehow, right, I can figure it out. You saw that Galactus absorbing man? Yeah, it was rough, Fly Mighty. And the moment it came down, I was like, oh, of course this is what Ka was doing. Of course this is what Ka was doing. Release, sort, no. At one time, I gotta find it. At one time, there was a way to check your missing cards on SnapFan. Wow, our opponent already snapped us. That's kind of a little bit rude, don't you guys think? Yeah, Owen Lee was a little fought Ocean Mud, I think twice on Ocean Mud's stream, if I remember correctly. It's an interesting way to get around the wave deflection. Yeah, the double absorbing man to get 2 Galactus. It's a good plan. And like, I knew that was what Kawa was gonna do. I knew that's what Kawa was gonna do. Let me try this. Oh my goodness, you queued into only 4 times last night on stream, Gurk? Holy smokes. I know Only finally hit Infinite. He was working hard for it. I don't really see how I lose this right now. Only asking who won. I see. See what's important to Only. He's got to know if he won or not. Cards. We play Red Skull left because that plays around Arrow. So we're not worried about Arrow. We are worried about Galactus. Hot diggity damn. We're sitting here talking about Galactus and our opponent has it. Card stats. No, that's not it either. Maybe it's just in my stats. There we go. Alright. We'll be able to figure out which cards I'm missing in just a moment. Let me see if I need to retreat from this game. I mean, we have a 30 power task, right? The only thing we lose to is Null. Do they have Null? Why do I have 2 Taskmasters? Oh, Sacred Timeline. You lost more cubes though, Gurk? Oh my goodness. Or Death and Cosmo. Death and Cosmo would be good. And it would beat us. Alright, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. There's Death. Is that the Cosmo? Nope, it's the Null. It's the Null. I need to just, like, dig it into my brain. Oh my god. That wasn't even the 30 power either. Did I not play? Wow, okay. I gotta pay way more attention. Alright, well, we're down to 80.8. Let's see here. Which cards am I missing? I am missing from Series 5. Darkhawk, Dazzler, Sauron, Shadow King, and Shana. And then from Pool 4, I'm missing Coulson, Helicarria, M'Baku, and Orca. So I'm missing 9 cards. Which isn't too bad. A couple of those I actually kind of care about. Red Skull didn't flip. Ah! That's kind of bogus. Red Skull didn't flip, so Taskmaster wasn't able to copy Red Skull, but Null still gets to get Red Skull's destroyed power, even though Red Skull didn't flip. I'm calling sus on that. Yeah, right? If Taskmaster doesn't get it, then Null shouldn't get it. Alright. We got She-Hulk, so we can pass Dream Dimension, but we have to find Taskmaster to make that viable, or we have to win enough that Arrow makes it viable. Oh, well, rip. It would change things like Dark Dimension. I guess that's true too, yeah. I don't know, maybe Knowles just shouldn't get power from Dark Dimension. Fucking ego.
This is my domain.
It's the law. It's the law. You have to snap on ego. Dice Man appreciates and understands the law. If we lose 4 to this one, guys, we lose 4 to ego. That's the ego tax. I mean, there's no way around it. You can't. You just can't. Yeah, I think, like, if Taskmaster was to copy a Destroyed unflipped, then it would probably need to just copy a Dark Dimension unflipped. But I do kind of think that just the position, maybe cards in Dark Dimension shouldn't count towards... We win this, don't we? Oh, Dracula's scary as fuck, though. Okay, cool. We win this. Thank you, opponent, for retreating, not making us have to lose 8 cubes to ego. Paying the ego tax with a snap. I don't know, I'm just bitter. Maybe everything in the game works the way it should, and I'm just sad because I lost the game. Let's be real about it. Nowhere? Nowhere? Alright, why is Nowhere bad for us? Nowhere's bad for us because we can't Zola Nowhere and we can't Shuri Nowhere. We also cannot Taskmaster Nowhere. So that probably means that we have to win left and right. So we're going to put armor down. But the problem is like, well, no, we're on 3. We're on 3. We can still play around Arrow this way. We just need something to Shuri. I could get double power on nowhere. Oh, Space Throne. Space Throne. Got him. Yeah, the only thing is, like, we could get double power on nowhere, but I really like to build one lane full up so that then when Taskmaster is our last card, we have no fear whatsoever of Arrow. But I don't know if we should be scared of Arrow anyway, right? Like, I just don't see why we would be scared of Arrow anyway. Because they can't arrow mid, they can't arrow right, so they can only arrow Asgard. If they arrow right now, they'll get the Red Skull. If they arrow turn 6, it doesn't matter. And honestly, we could just put the Red Skull mid and then decide if we want to put the Taskmaster right or left. And it's always right. It's always right. Yeah, this way, if they play a Goblin here, we're not screwed. We have 2 places to play Taskmaster. I like this. Okay. Not that they're going to play a Goblin, but just in case. Magic? What are you going to do with magic? I don't understand what an extra draw is going to get you, my dude. I don't understand. I mean, with the extra turn, we just throw Taskmaster to left, and then we can put Chavez, She-Hulk, Maximus, Black Panther. We can put anything into the right except for a rock. Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. So we got our 2 cubes. Got our cubes. We are we positive? We're positive for the stream. We started at 81.2. My original stream title was off by 8 ranks. But we're good now. We're good now. Mojo World, not normally a good location for us. I'm not going to lie about that. Korg showing up. Sacred Timeline. All right. We need to draw Shuri here. We're going to try the same tactic. We're going to try to build a nice little tower here on Mojo of 4 cards. Hopefully ending on Red Skull for 30. And then hopefully we draw Taskmaster. Holy shit. Well, that sucks. I do need to change that Snap Clash command there. It says, with Marvel Snap's battle mode on the horizon. Battle mode's here. Been here for a hot minute on the horizon. Silly Micho Catbot. I honestly have no clue how I intend to win this. But I mean, I guess that's District X's fault. Like, we don't know what cards we're pulling, so of course we can't make a plan. Unless that plan's based off of cards we already have in our deck. Or in our hand. Trying to figure out if Quake is interesting or not, and I kind of feel like she's not. It'd be high roll as shit to Quake mid. And just overall not good, right? Whereas we could do this to win left. And then hope they put no power mid? I think we're supposed to retreat here. And I had this thought, guys, of, well, what if I snap and they think I have something? But I don't like that. That's not a good idea. How many cards do they have in hand? 4? Correct move here is to retreat. I can almost guarantee it. Maybe we should have used retreat later just in case, but yeah, I don't think we were winning that one. All right, let's see here. Blade coming out, discarding the Hella? Do we just snap that? I mean, they could have a different win condition, which they probably should, and it looks like they do if they stayed in. Okay, another weird world. If I pass here, then next turn I've got She-Hulk and something. Our opponent's playing discard. This is probably their only 1-drop, though. They could draw Zola, Chavez, Shuri, Lizard, Armor, Sunspot from our deck, Red Skull. I think I kind of have to do this, though. Yeah, I think I kind of have to do that. Moon Knight, okay. Alright, so they had the Shuri. They now know that we had the Morbius. Hellcow's a strong card, but I don't know if we can really risk losing something, can we? I guess we have to. We have to. We gotta keep up with power. Alright, She-Hulk gone kind of hurts. Arrow gone really hurts. Okay, so they can charge that lane with Sunspot. We found a Giganto. Black Panther's bigger than Giganto. I mean, bigger than Taskmaster. I think this is going to be pretty good, right? Moon Knight, don't hit Giganto. Don't hit Giganto. Whew. Whew. Interesting, they filled up Sacred Timeline, got another Hella, and then discarded the Hella, which is funny. We already snapped, right? Yeah, we snapped when we saw the first Hella discarded. I mean, I think we're going to win this. We have Giganto, so we're going to win left for sure, even if they pass on Sunspot. And we were winning Weird World. So chances are, I mean, we were already maximum points, putting 14 more on the board. All right, 81.5. 81.5. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Climbing on up. Darn, all these Sokovias showing up. Our opponent discarded Colossus. We got rid of Lizard. If they're running Colossus, is that... It's probably not like 3-bro or anything like that, right? Maybe some kind of ongoing? Maybe Destroyer Spectrum? That would make a lot of sense for Colossus. Come on, Dr. Babu. Hand's not looking too great. We might be okay if we find Shuri. But we kind of need Shuri and a finisher. Shuri to set up and something to finish it off. We have basically no early game. So I don't think this is winnable without Shuri. Yeah, I didn't help any. Electro? Interesting, okay. Well, I'm gonna put the She-Hulk down now. They're not gonna fill the raft, but neither are we, right? I don't think Necroshar needs the extra help. So maybe it is just play on the raft? No, let's play on Sokovia. I get the feeling they're just not going to play on the raft for some reason. They do play on the raft. Okay, Iron Man. It's a fine location for us to lose then if it's going to be Iron Man. No problems. I hate how poor old Untap just, like, breaks all the time. Let's see here. Do we have any images we can put below me for when that breaks? Interesting. That's an idea. Bum, 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 bum. All right. It doesn't matter what we drew, right? Because it's just Chavez and we already know our win. Oh my god, they armored us! They armored us!
Maybe.
K. Cardoza! Appreciate that follow, friend. Getting us one step closer to our mysterious 1,250 follower goal. Welcome in, welcome in. This is a loss. In a big way, right? Is this a loss? Arrow left, maybe? Maybe even just arrow right? What do they have? What do they have? A big thing, right? It's probably Doctor Doom. It's probably Doctor Doom. I think this is a retreat. We cannot beat Doctor Doom. We cannot beat Doctor Doom, and Doctor Doom's so good with Electro, especially with them putting all their cards on mid. This just tells me they have Doom potential. Yeah, I'm not gonna risk this. They snapped like that on the turn 1 or turn 6, the boomer snap. No reason to risk that 4 cubes. All right, let's see here. I think stream's gonna just disappear here for a second as I add this image. Yep. Whoop. Whoop. Save. This isn't quite the aspect ratio I'd like. But we're going to put it right there and then bring it all the way back here some. There we go. Do I think Zabu or Psylocke would work in this deck? I think you'd have to change a little bit more than just 1 or 2 cards. Totally not Derek. There's definitely some kind of Zabu Shuri out there. But I think if you're running Zabu, you might as well start looking at Wong. And if you're looking at Wong, then you might as well start looking at other on reveals. So I think it definitely works, but I think it's there is a Shuri Zabu deck, and I think you know, you take some of the Shuri shell and then you fit in a Zabu shell alongside with it. Cause like whatchamacallit? Bones, Crossbones, 8 power, 4. You can get that to be 3 energy, 8 power. If you can Shuri that's a 3 energy 16. That's pretty big. Daily Simpsons time, back in the 30 to 60s. Oh, interesting. Airs the new Simpson episodes from 30 years prior. Is that like a website, or like they're doing that on a specific like live television channel? That's a sweet idea. I love that idea. Just like it released 30 years ago and then we just play through them again. I don't feel good about this. K Cardoza, good to see you in chat. Do I prefer this over, say, Zero and Maw, etc., instead of Killmonger and Sunspot? Um, you mean She-Hulk and Sunspot, probably? I think I like Zero Maw a lot. I definitely do. I don't think this is worth the cubes. I kind of want to do a Zero-esque Shuri deck, but I want to do it with Sauron, and I don't have Sauron yet. But I think that there is a strong build with Shuri where you throw in the Zero, you take out the Sunspot, right? And you use like Mary. You put Mary in here as well, for sure. And then you might have room to throw Enchantress in, because now you have a tech card, Enchantress, that will work against some decks, but you also have a way to get rid of your Mary. I don't know if I prefer it over this, per se. I am more comfortable with this. I've put more time playing this one. And it's not refined. Like, I think there's a better Shuri deck. A better Shuri deck than this one. A much better list. But I'm used to it, and I kind of take the comfortability in the grind. That way I just have the good cube management strats. Oh, every Thursday at this time on Twitch. Okay, very cool. It's definitely not on the level. Yeah. Yeah, 100% K Cardoza. And so I kind of just have this thing as well. Like, I try to do, like, no fun till infinite. Like, I just try to climb to infinite as quick as possible. So, like, I haven't even played with MODOK yet. And I think MODOK's a good card. I think, like, the deck list is not... It's not like a D-tier deck list. It's a decent deck list. But I don't have the one card I need. They don't run... This was the card I was scared of. Right? This would have been the card I'm scared of. They don't run Arrow as well. How often do I use She-Hulk? In this list, it comes out pretty well, Alves. It's nice. A She-Hulk Taskmaster turn 6 when you have Sunspot on board is really nice. And it's also, like, sometimes you get She-Hulk out on 4 when you don't have Shuri, which is just kind of nice, because a 4/10 is pretty good. I almost want to snap this, but I think it's a really bad idea to snap this, because I think they leave if I snap. Nice. Were they trying to do a Surfer deck there? They had Maximus, Cosmo, Polaris, and Brood. And Juggernaut's a 3. They played nothing but... Yeah, and then the Nova for the Killmonger target. That was a Surfer deck. I do kind of feel like the Sunspot She-Hulk package in this deck is probably on the cutting block. Like, I experimented a little bit with a more battle-oriented deck where I wanted to have more tech cards in, including, like, Cosmo. And I think I kind of am starting to lean more and more towards She-Hulk and Sunspot coming out. I also think Maximus is... I think Maximus was really good there for a while, or I thought he was really good there for a while, and now I'm starting to not like him again. I'm starting to feel like maybe giving my opponents extra cards isn't always worth the big power. Like, maybe Polaris is better than this, because Polaris also gives me control. Maximus doesn't give you control. Your opponent draws 2 cards is only an upside if you're playing Ronin. And I mean, obviously, we're not playing Ronin, right? They did Armor of Fisk Tower, which kind of blows, because I was kind of hoping to use Arrow on it. But that's okay. I'm trying to think. Do we shut down? That doesn't do us any good to shut down their super flow. And I don't think we want to shut down our super flow ever. I don't know, 16 power is a lot, right? Especially when they only have 5, so maybe we can clog this lane real quick. It's not a full clog, but it helps. Oh, okay, well, they wanted to magic that Strange Academy. They're not doing that now. Shuri into Red Skull into Zola is what I'm thinking, guys. Yes, yes, Burgledurg. Good to see you in chat. Yes, Initial D. Absolutely. Running in the 90s. And the album for this song as well, it just like straight up calls out Initial D. Presents Initial D Deselection on the album Super Eurobeat Presents. I like this though. I like this one. I think we got this. They played Superflow. And they played 2 Cosmos. This is too good. Alright, it takes you back. Nice, Burgledurg. I need to watch Initial D again. It's been so long, I basically don't remember it at all. Funimation, YouTube. It looks like it's on Hulu. I might watch it on Hulu. We just win this. Have we snapped yet? We haven't snapped yet. We need to snap. We need to snap. Okay, they retreated. I should have snapped probably earlier. Probably should have snapped when I pulled the magic. Alright, 81.6. We're getting close. We're getting close. That's my coat. Messing up with the green screen a bit. Blind Chi in the middle could have ruined things. Pfft. What are you talking about, DK? Good to see you in chat, bud, but a Chi? Shang-Chi? Nah, Shang-Chi doesn't exist. Ever since Zabu got nerfed, there is no Shang-Chi. Apparently people don't like spending 3 energy on cards, they only want to spend 2 or less. So folks just aren't playing Shang-Chi anymore. Wow, that would have been fantastic for my Zola, thanks. Oh, Morbius. I almost wonder if we're supposed to hold the Maximus for Dracula cheese. Which, I mean, I can still Shuri, Red Skull, Dracula. Shuri, Red Skull, Zola, turn 7, Maximus to ruin the Dracula? Is this just too convoluted? Is this too much of a dumb idea? No, it's good to play around Dracula, right? How else are they going to get any power? Look at that, chat. There's the Dracula. There's the Dracula. Lady Sif, APOC, okay. So they lost the Moon Girl and they lost the APOC. I mean, they didn't lose the APOC, but they powered it up. So we double our 30 into 60 total power across 2 lanes. And then we can just Maximus Sunspot mid for last. Wow, they retreated. Didn't even have to snap them. Okay. Good early game, but trash so far in the second half. I mean, if we pull Shuri Black Panther, like it's the nuts, right? Oh my god. Please find me, Shuri. Just fucking find me, Shuri. Just please find me, Shuri. This is fine. This is fine. This is fine. We got it. We might have to leave this. No. No, chat. We win. Look at this. 2-drop. 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 What do these cards have in common? Just their power, right? This one's ongoing. This one's moved. This is like on reveal. Fuck your day up. This guy's playing 2-bro. We win against 2-bro every single time. Every single time. Because we got Red Skull. Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, well, now maybe we just lose. Oh my gosh, look at her! Look at her show up! I love it! Yeah, they have 8 middle, we have 16 middle. They put another 2 there, that's 10 versus our 16. And then we can just put Red Skull in whichever lane it comes out that we need. Alright, Blue Marvel's a little bit of a pain. I'm not going to lie. But another 3 power there is just 14. So we're still winning. We're still winning. Yo, Stone Donkey, good to see you in, bud. Good evening, good evening. We're just here on the climb. Nah, bro is plus 0 mid, DK. Bro is plus 0 mid. Because bro's gonna go right here onto Mr. Fantastic, and that's all. Yeah, incoming Mystique Cerebro, that's what I want to see. Show me the Cerebro, show me the Mystique, power up that big old Mr. Fantastic. Bro 2. So good. So good. Oh, they're mad. They're so mad right now. They are so mad. They just lost 8 cubes to Red Skull. Oh, they GG'd us though. Gosh, every time I see Cerebro pop up, I get so excited, guys. I get so excited because Red Skull does work. Does work. Thank you for the applause, bro. You've been that opponent too many times. I mean, it's kind of hard to be like, you know, I'm a Cerebro deck. I'm going to specifically play around Red Skull, or I'm going to retreat on the off chance that Red Skull shows up, but Red Skull will ruin it. Ooh, Alistair rolling with a 7 for VIP. All right, let me pull up the dice. This is not your number, Alistair. This is not your number. All right, but we're gonna roll it right here, and let's see. Can Alistair get a what number do you go for? 7. How many times does that happen, guys? Where we're looking for 7, but we get the 1. Which is very similar to 7, but slightly different. Really close, Alistair. Really close. It's a 1 in 12 chance. You'll get there. Save up them points. Be able to get it again. Skeldotes, good to see you in chat. Planes for Ebro is just admitting you're a masochist. Yeah, that's another thing, DK. Since we don't have Zero or anything like that, our Red Skull is a little bit more hidden. Alright, wait a second. Totally not Derek. Wait. It's not rigged. It's not rigged. I can prove it's not rigged, right? Look. Definitely not rigged. Look, I redeemed it for me, okay? Just to prove that it's not rigged. And we'll see. Can I get a 1? I'm looking for a 1. Oh shit, maybe it's rigged. It might be rigged, guys. The dice might be rigged. Is this the puffy shirt deck? I don't know, Stone. It might be. And I gotta agree with you, Captain Wiggins. Bros 3 is where it's at. I think Bro 2 is kind of interesting, but I think Bro 3 is definitely where it's at. Yo, Chrome, you just hit infinite? Dude, congratulations, Chrome. All right, we did not get Shuri. This is 16 power to mid and right. No, this is 16 power to left and mid. Yeah, this whole stream is rigged. Insomniac, good to see you in chat. I don't know, guys. Maybe we're just lucky, right? Oh my god, this guy just Spider-Man the left? I love it. I love it. Do you think they'll accept our boomer snap? That was the biggest boomer snap there could ever be. I'm doing very well, Insomniac. Thank you for asking. I hope you're having a terrific Thursday. Ooh, look at that hawk over there on right. Real scary. All right, we got our 4. We got our 4. Dude, I love Zola. Zola was one of my first Series 3 cards, and I think she... Is Zola a she? Or is Zola a he? Or is Zola an it? Wait a second, we have a bot for this. Card Bio Zola. The frail dwarfus Zola was born in 1930s Switzerland, where he became the world's leading biochemist, a genetic engineer, patron of the Red Skull, and prominent member of Hydra. So I'm taking it that Zola is some old mad scientist who built a robot suit for himself. Is the midget in the Captain America movies? I don't remember him. But I guess there was some bad, like, Hydra people, right? Okay. Mad scientist from Captain America. Mad scientist from Captain America. Okay. He was the computer in the Winter Soldier movie? Okay. Interesting. He was an older computer. All Hydra was bad? I mean... Maybe. The leadership was definitely bad, but like the janitors, were the Hydra's janitors, seriously, the janitors of Hydra, were they bad? Or are they just trying to bust tail to make some paper? You know, put food on the table for the kids. Contractors too. I'm sure Hydra had to pay for someone to build their infrastructure, right? He died, but his consciousness was in a computer? Okay, that's a pretty good trope. The Clerk's Stormtrooper theory. Yeah, Stone Donkey, you caught me. It's exactly what we're going for. Oh, Alistair, you met Bob from Hydra? Bob is nice. He brings the cookies on Thursdays. They never get over 30, right? Like, you just never get over 30. It just doesn't happen. And we play around arrow by playing left. Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll take the 1 cube. After we lay down the 30, they would have left anyway. Great health insurance? I mean, you'd have to have good health insurance when you got superheroes like the Captain running around, right? I don't like my hand anymore. Now I don't like the board state. That's horrible. No, that's like a 2-1. Ah, screw it. We'll do it. We'll do it. If they really invest 3 cards in here to turn off Lizard, then I guess that's my fault. I should have played around that. Elysium showing up, allowing us to play Maximus on curve? Yo! We never go for the 50-50, right? Like, that's always a bad idea. Ooh, picking up Electro with Beast. Now, that's something I don't think I've seen before. No Shuri blows. I wish we had Shuri. Yeah, that is some spice for sure, Skildotes. A little Beast Electro action. Now they're sitting at what? 5 energy? 6 energy? And they have Giganto? We never lose. We never lose, chat. We never lose. Hey, PD Kane, good to see you in chat, bud. Hello, hello. Yeah, Viper Electro is a little bit rude. It's a little bit rude, right? Yes. No. No. It wasn't enough to win Central Park. We were going to arrow right and win the game. Now we cannot. We absolutely cannot. Deadpool is friends with Bob? He wasn't part of the Deadpool, was he? Yeah, look at that, guys. I hid my stream schedule beneath the deck tracker. So when the deck tracker screws up, we get a little glimpse of what the schedule looks like. How much of that is actually from the comic book? The whole Deadpool origin story of being in a Deadpool. Because, I mean, it seemed, I don't know, logical enough, but it also kind of seemed like a pretty easy way to grossly simplify a origin story for television. Or for the movies. For the MCU. Because the Deadpool movie itself wasn't really an origin story. They kind of, I don't know, maybe it was an origin story, but I felt like they kind of hand-waved over the whole origin bit. And it was just like, okay, here's the dude. I forgot to end turn. Kind of nice to see nowhere for Maximus. You know, I'll take that when I can. Deadpool origin, not story, was to rip off Deathstroke from DC. Oh, it was a joke from the creator. Slade Wilson becomes Wade Wilson. Okay. And they are extremely similar. And I don't know why I never really picked up on the fact that their names were so similar as well. Because I watched Deathstroke makes a pretty big appearance in the Green Arrow television show, right? That is that same guy that I'm thinking of. He's a parody character. He gets away with a lot because he's a parody character, including breaking the fourth wall. Which is good. I think every little universe needs something like that. Do I want to play Red Skull? They never play Arrow, right? Like, this deck doesn't play Arrow? What if they discarded? Hela, Captain Marvel, and Moon Knight? They never play arrow. This deck never plays arrow, chat. This deck never plays arrow, and it doesn't matter. If we put Red Skull mid, they can't arrow mid. Wow. Wow, your Ghost Rider's gonna pull back hella. It could have pulled back any of the other two, but it pulls back hella. Fritz von Meyer. Another Nazi scientist. Whoa, Marvel's full of Nazis, guys. I didn't realize. I mean, I knew Hydra and everything, but... I mean, I guess you have to have a bad guy, right? You have to have a bad guy we can all rally behind. Did I put the Taskmaster right? You've got 8 power. You're going to move. 8 and 6, not a whole lot. Doesn't beat 30. 11 and 8, that also doesn't beat 30. I don't think it matters which side we play. Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to play Taskmaster right in the off chance that they blind a Shang-Chi on us. Oh, but they have priority, so Shang-Chi doesn't matter either. I think I could literally play Taskmaster anywhere but mid and win this game. Okay, they had been waiting for me to make my decision for the retreat to go through. Okay. I sat there just trying to find the best play, and then I got stuck on, I don't think any play matters. I think we just win. All right, let's see. He was a world expert on toxic poison and beekeeping. I'm glad Hiketron, realized we don't know what apiculture is. Continued his research on breeding patterns of killer bees until one day he became the swarm. Why Wakandas synergize with Nazis? What, DK? The only like thing I could see there, I don't know who, right? You saying someone was saying that. The only thing I could think of there is like their strong isolism, right? Trying to be isolated. Oh, God, DK. Jesus fucking Christ. I got you. I was like in Marvel lore, and you're talking about the Marvel Snap cards. Okay. I'm on board now. I'm on board. I was way off in left field. The Candyman movie from the 90s? I have not seen the Candyman movie. Skeldotes. Though, I've heard of the Candyman. I just haven't seen that movie. This is again another one of those games I just don't like. Swarm's very good with Nakia and Okai. Yeah, I see where you're going with, DK. There is some Marvel Snap synergy going on there. Like in the cards between the two of them. Cosmo? Your Cosmo came down? This really isn't good. Like, this really isn't good. I guess it's okay. This really isn't good. I'm going to put an 8 power Black Panther here. Maybe I put a 15 power Red Skull. Maybe it's a 15 power Red Skull. It's a 15 power Red Skull. I think we can snap. Maybe I should have looked at their card before I snapped. Holy shit, they have Shuri. They have Shuri. Uh-oh, this is bad. Wait, what are you doing? Are you going to put, like, Red Skull behind Cosmo? Okay, whatever. They on-curve Shuri and they run away from our snap. That's awkward, but I'll take it. I'll take it. We're up to 83. Up to 83. Almost 20 cubes gained in the last hour. Would definitely like more cubes than that, but that's okay. It's okay. We're in the positive upward direction of cube gain. Oh, Sinister London's so good for us if we can find the only card that matters. Probably would be worth it to 50-50 the Zola on a Shuried Skull. Yep. Probably worth it. This is worth a snap. This is a snap. This is a snap. Ooh, 2 bishops? Wow. Alright, redouble the Shuri. You went all the way to 10 skill dotes, up to 40 so far, and you think you'll hit infinite this season? Yo, Wumblebee, good to see you in chat, bud. What? Why skill dotes? But like, why? What inspired you? What motivated you to want to D rank so that you could do the full infinite climb this season? Yeah, we run in that big boy Shuri deck. You know it, Wumblebee. Yeah, you're good, Alistair. You can share links in this chat until you mess up. And then you won't be able to anymore. But that's not going to happen, right? Because we are all good boys and girls, and we are all respectful of each other. Mumblebee, you playing the legacies? The Hogwarts Legacy? Alright, let me pop this open for a second. What do you got? What do you got here, Wumblebee? I mean, Alistair. Sorry, I read Wumblebee playing Hogwarts there. Opponent retreated? Okay, nice. Alistair, those are really big Black Panthers. You hit the nuts there. You got to Wong into BP and then Zola. And by the looks of it, yeah, the Wong landed first. Those are some really big BPs. Beating out a 10 power Deadpool. I mean, your opponent didn't really have the nuts. You had the nuts, your opponent did not. I love making some big BPs for sure. An inverted Iron Man might have won it for him. Maybe. They were able to find one of those. That wasn't a negative deck, right? Because I was not considering it to be negative at all. I kind of wasn't paying too much attention to that. I saw Sinister London, and I assumed we won. Because I always win Sinister London. Saved arrow for the final turn. I thought about it. But I think my thought was... No, I didn't have a thought. I just wanted to... I don't know. I can see your argument there for sure, DK. Ravenclaw? So is this new Harry Potter game, is it like a MOBA online? Or is it just like a single player? Alright, skill notes, let me see here. You say it's difficult to rank, and you play a little more. People say it's difficult to rank, and you play a little more than your dailies, and you just want to see if it's doable. A true man of science, or a woman of science, a true person of science, skill notes. Thank you for your sciencing. Yeah, the new Harry Potter game. I'm down with that petition. We can call him Harry Potter from now on. It's a single player game. All right. He played Mr. Negative on the left. Okay. It is someone trying to make Wolverine work. I can see that, Alistair. Yeah. They had a couple Wolverines, but I just don't know if you get there with it, you know? You just don't get there with it. Gotcha. He drew 2 or 3 negative cards. Okay, so we could have definitely lost to a souped up Iron Man. Luckily, they retreated for us, so we didn't have to really make that big of a decision. It's a typical single-player RPG game, but the art direction is on point? Okay. I'm not interested in playing it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not interested in playing it. But I might watch some streams or something to get a look at it. You want to check out the Harry Potter game? I mean, I hear it's out now. Like, for everybody, even if you didn't pre-order it. I am so glad Taskmaster showed up. I'm going to snap now. Because I did not want to put Red Skull on right so that we could Zola it. I knew that was a bad idea. And now we don't have to. Now we have Taskmaster, so we can put Red Skull in the middle. And then we just lose to Arrow. Dr. Octopus can have some pretty good, mean, sick plays, but sometimes, Alistair, when it backfires big time, right? You were not interested, but it's been good so far? I mean, okay, but okay, I'm interested now, Wumblebee. You were not interested in the game, but you're playing it anyway. So what happened there? The Arrow PTSD? Yeah, I've got a little bit of PTSD with Arrow on this one. Daddy, good to see you in chat, bud. Doing well, doing well. We're up a couple of ranks. We're going to see if we can't hit 90 tonight. I would love to see it, but gonna be honest, climbing a little bit slower than I was earlier today. Dr. Octopus Heimdall is your new drug and you won't apologize? Wow. Okay, so it wasn't Arrow, guys. It was Shang-Chi. It was Shang-Chi. Our opponent had Shang-Chi and She-Hulk. Wow. Wow. Okay, well, now we're gonna start being scared of Shang-Chi again. For the longest time, for like the last 2 days, I haven't been scared of it because of the Zola nerf. Oh, and he had the early access. Okay, well, if it was highly recommended by a friend, then that makes sense. You just started ranking up, Alistair? I'm sorry to hear you were sick, bud. Hope you're feeling a lot better. Well, Ernest, good to see you in chat. Interesting. Not even interested in the movies, and you've enjoyed playing the game. Alright. You guys are turning me around a little bit on it. The Big O, yo! Good to see you in chat, bud. Hope you're doing well. Capital Dingus MD. And we're back down to 82, aren't we? Are we? I'm gonna have to check. Oh, man, we're up against a Thanos deck. What if I put 10 power over here? 10 power on Monster Island. Moon Girl. Moon Girl? You've only got 3 spots left. What are you going to do with a Moon Girl? Oh my gosh, I played this 10 power over here where the Soul Stone is. So now this is bad. I mean, I think I still have to do it. I mean, 9's the strongest power I've got in my hand. Pacing on point. It's got great arcs, plays arts and graphics, plays smooth, has a good storyline. Okay. The Big O, you're relaxing, doing some studying? Haven't really had time to play Snap? Well, study's far more important to Big O. So you keep up with your studies. I don't understand, like, what do they do? Oh, motherfucker. Motherfucker has 2 She-Hulks. You have 2 She-Hulks? Alright, She-Hulk left doesn't win. She-Hulk right does. Right? She-Hulk left doesn't win. She-Hulk right does. At 21. But if we put 2 there, if we put 3 power there, then She-Hulk still wins. Fuck. I think we just play here to cover the She-Hulk. If they have Infinite, we just lose, right? They just place the Infinite down. It's also got a good learning curve. That's good to hear about a game. Daddy, get out of here. You studied before. If you graduated with honors, you studied before Snap even came out. And all of that studying paid off. Yeah, I feel so big-brained here, right? We counted this. We said She-Hulk doesn't win left. By the way, I want this variant. This is gorgeous. The background with the dino? Right, but we counted it. And we said, all right, She-Hulk doesn't win left. Does She-Hulk win right? And we were like, yes, it does. So we played right. So I'm feeling pretty good about that. Double choked up on the Thursday night, and we still win. Boom, 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 boo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, Bumblebee, you're so kind. Sometimes I can run the numbers. Speaking of running the numbers, guys, Saturday, 3 p.m. Eastern, or... No, wait. Did I lie about that? Is that the right time? Let me double check it real quick. Yes, 3 p.m. Eastern, also known as 2 p.m. Central. We are going to be going face-to-face with Kawa in the Snap Clash Streamer Invitational. So be sure to tune in here, tune in at Kawa's, and tune in to the Snap Clash Tournament's Twitch page. We will be on a 3-hour delay. A 3-minute delay. I don't have enough RAM in my computer to do a 3-hour delay stream. A 3-minute delay, an emote-only mode. But I'm going to make some really cheap channel commands so that you guys can still get access to stuff like Capigen with our sub-emotes. And what's going to be cool about that is they will be cheap channel point commands. So during the emote-only stream, if you're not a sub, you will have access to, through the channel commands, you will have access to the sub-only emotes. So I know 3-minute delay and emote-only might not be the funnest thing in the world, but I hope that, you know, this works as a decent bargain. You're playing against Kang, but you read his name wrong? DKC3 was great, Skeldotes. We unlocked the hidden world. So we've got the secret world unlocked now. Is this Black Panther? Black Panther 8 to 16, but it's not 16 on Nowhere. It's only 8 on Nowhere. Whereas Red Skull is 7 technically, but not really. I kind of like the She-Hulk better. Yeah, I like the She-Hulk. I'm gonna go She-Hulk. But yeah, we got to the hidden world. We're at, I think we're north of 90% complete now. You know, we're going for that 103. So I believe that next Tuesday, during our variety stream, that will be the last DKC3. I think we're going to be able to beat it then. And then we'll probably fill up our time with either Mario Kart or Super Mario World, depending on how much time we have left in stream after beating DKC3. I like Kawa too, Bumblebee. He's a good dude. How cheap is cheap? I don't know, Daddy. What was I talking about being cheap? Not available on the day? There'll be more, Alistair. There will be more, I'm sure. Have you been trying to pick up? Well, you've been sick, right? Of course. So you've been taking care of yourself, drinking plenty of water, resting, and not getting sweaty in tournaments. So, but we'll have to play some tournaments together on the Snap Clash community sometime. Oh, how cheap is cheap to do emote only mode point rewards? The 1 point. It'll be 1 channel point. And if it gets a little crazy and people just go hyper mode with Capagen, but like, I mean, like literally Capagen's free, right? You guys can type Capagen in chat right now for free. So the channel points are just going to be the 1 point. Since we're not going to be able to type in chat, essentially you'll use the channel points and then my bot will assume my persona to type in chat in emote only mode to do the Capagen command. That's going to be how that works out. Ooh, Gurk getting into some workout now. Have a good workout, Gurk. And I really like that about that Capagen, Stone Donkey. You're the one who showed me that specific Capagen. Like, I do not have the rare parrot, which I think is either a 8-bit TV or a 7-gag 9 television emote extension. And even though I don't have it like enabled for my chat, it still shows up in the Capagen, and it still shows up on the chat stream over there. But I don't think I have that stuff actually set up. It just kind of auto works for the utilities that I run. The Daily Simpsons was a good one. I'm kind of digging that. Except, like, obviously they are doing their weekly Daily Simpsons episode. Or wait, is it daily or weekly? It says daily. And I guess Simpsons was releasing a new episode every day, right? Yeah, so that makes sense. Oh yeah, you're right, Stone Donkey. There was a setting to where you could choose if those worked. And I was like, yes, please, make them all work. Make them all work. Wumblebee, you gotta get into the tournament scene, bud. It's so much fun, and it's a different meta. You gotta like think differently in that game mode. Your cup is 30 ounces, Daddy. Cheers to that, my Hydro homie. Despite the channel name, it is weekly. Okay, Gert. Okay. I don't think snapping there was the plan, my dude. I'm not going to snap you back yet, but I'm going to figure it out. It was the one where Bart was catfishing Mrs. K and Homer uses a swear jar. I have not seen most of The Simpsons. I know. But when I was growing up, The Simpsons was a little, how do I put this? A little too... Why the fuck is She-Hulk on bar with no name? What's our opponent trying to do here? Fuck you. Fuck you, bar with no name. I'm not taking your shit. We're going to play on bar with no name too. Yeah, we're going to BP Zola left. That's what we're going to do here. Recently, bots don't seem to understand bar with no name. I don't think this is a bot, right? They magicked it. So that was their plan the whole time. Which, that's fine. That's a cool plan. Like, hooray, hooray, hooray. You did something. There we go. Yeah, they switched it. Yeah, you were lucky it wasn't banned in yours. Nice, Girk. Nice. Name every episode. Aren't there well over like 2,000 Simpsons episodes? Alright, so they got us pretty good. We can't Zola left anymore, right? And we were totally planning to do that, and our opponents saw that. Our opponents saw that Zola left play, and Cosmo did. I don't think it matters. I think we do this, right? And then our opponent... Well, this is only 7, right? This is only 7 power. So really, She-Hulk's way better. Okay, and then they retreat. Cool, 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 cool. It's still going great? Yeah, I think so, right? Because basically we just don't play Eternity Range. And then if they play Eternity Range, they're going to give us that Titania, which is probably enough to help us out. And the only way they're going to be able to get over us here is like if they had a Magneto or other 12 power card, which just probably wasn't going to happen. Now, I do kind of wish that maybe I had Zola'd on 6 instead of the Taskmaster, because then we wouldn't have got Cosmo blocked and we'd had 32 and 32, but we ultimately won anyway. We ultimately won anyway. Yeah, sometimes it's all about sending a message. You got that right, Stone Donkey. Alright, Hex Drinker. Dream Dimension, and we have She-Hulk in hand, and we have Taskmaster in hand, and we have Shuri in hand. This is almost snappable. I just want to see a couple more locations. Yondu, bye Red Skull. Who cares? No one cares. No one cares. Let's see here. Alright, alright. You love it when people snap you turn 1 and don't commit? Yeah. Yeah, now I'm trying to think. Do I snap turn 2 here, though? I actually think at turn 2 we can snap. We've got 2 playable locations. We get to armor the hidden location. And the chance that this is Collapsed Mind on armor is something like 1 in 122. That's pretty good chances. So we're going to snap this. And don't quote me on that statistic, guys. That was a made up statistic. You guys are going to start going around and saying, "Oh, James said that the exact chances are 122 for a location." No, it was a joke. You were about to drop Black Panther with double Shuri on a Wong lane? Did they end up retreating on you there, Alistair? Yeah, you already had the arrow lockdown on Space Throne? Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, then all you have to do is win Limbo. That's pretty good, pretty good. Skeltotes is already writing an angry Reddit post. Hey, Deddy, thank you so much for doing the job that you do, bud, and you have a wonderful night, okay? Hey, wait a second. You carnaged the Yondu, the Wolverine grew, and the Deadpool went back in your hand. So they're trying to make a big Deadpool. What are we trying to make, chat? And people got mad. The climb this season seems to be a lot better. So far, it feels easier to climb for me. And then I know a friend of mine who basically said that it felt like it took a quarter the number of games. Like 25% the number of games for them to be able to climb. Rendog, hey, good to see you in chat, bud. Welcome in. I didn't realize just how good this... I don't... Fucking snap me, dude. What, we lose to Arrow? You don't run Arrow. You're a destroy deck. There's no way you have Arrow. playing people 40 levels higher. I definitely ran into an infinite player earlier. Which I don't mind, like, I get it, but I don't know, maybe if it was just a little bit more clear what the rank was of people you're going up against, or if once you got past, really, if you got into infinite, if it showed, like, your infinite rank, and that was, like, a truer reflection of your MMR, then that might help a lot, but I mean, it's just two infinites. It's just two infinites. You don't run Shang-Chi, you don't run Arrow. If you Zola the Venom, then you don't beat an infinite mid, you don't beat an infinite right. This would be at 25, this would only be at 19. What else does this guy have, right? There's nothing else. Null? Null? I mean, how strong is Null? 11 plus 2 plus 2, maybe another 1 plus whatever they yandoed. My Red Skull. Okay, Null's actually pretty big. I don't think it matters. Oh damn, yeah, that's a pretty big difference there, Donkey, from 46 to 83. MMR only helps though if I beat a much higher ranked player. I should get a higher bump. As it stands, it feels like it's all a wash now, right? Yeah. But see, that's the idea that I think they're trying to push, Stone Donkey, and I'm not saying I prescribe to it, but I think what they're trying to say is even though Jeff is at 83 and you're at 46, you guys are close to the same hidden MMR, close enough that the rank washes out. But I also think that that's probably just bullshit. Right? I love Marvel Snap, but I think the matchmaking takes a find a match first approach. Right? Like that's what they focus in on. They try to find a match as soon as possible, not necessarily as balanced as possible. And that's just what it feels like, right? Guys, I don't have secret knowledge about the algorithm, but I can tell you that you get favorable matches if you have an entire golden deck. If you build an entire golden deck, the game will actually avoid opponents that have counters to your deck. Yeah, snapping turn 1 can be pretty bad. Right? Because some random stuff can always pop up. But snapping turn 1 can also be pretty good, depending on what your deck is. Yeah, when you're playing infinite players at 56, like last season, that's when it feels really bad. Yeah, because cubes mean nothing to the infinite players, and it's just not a good setup for someone trying to rank up. I gotta agree with that. Gotta agree with that. Skill Dotes, you wish the rank didn't degrade. Well, on one hand, I do like the climb, right? I like being set to 70 and having the milestones to climb to get the credits and the gold and stuff. I enjoy that. But I don't know. There's definitely some awkwardness to it. What the fuck are they playing? Are they trying to play Surfer? Oh my god, no way. Have I snapped yet? Shit, I should have snapped earlier, guys. Yeah, snapping turn 3 in the Zabu meta was almost an instant 1 cube every time. I'm not gonna lie, Captain Wiggins, there were a couple of times where, like, if I skipped turn 1 or 2, I would just snap turn 3 so that my opponent assumed I was Zabu. And more often than not, if they stayed in, it was because they had Zabu. That was a weird time. I think that's a good point, DK, right? Like, playing against the infinite players is like, it's such a crapshoot. Either they're like really sweaty infinite players that are really going after rank in a hard way, right? And so like they're retreating away even just for a cube, or you're just running into like these random ass decks that even if you win the game, right? Even if you win the match, you don't feel like you've learned anything because it's like, well, why the hell did you put that card in that deck? That makes no sense, you know? Or maybe you lose because it's a random card in a random deck that you weren't seeing. It really does feel like, I don't know. I am pro. Once you get infinite, you're infinite. You play against infinite folks, right? Hearthstone does it with Legends, right? When you get into Legend, you basically play Legends. And you can tell because like they actually show the rank of your opponent when you match up, so there's that. But I'm pro that. I would be completely okay. No shit, if I got to Infinite and there was nobody else in Infinite and that meant I played bots the entire time, I'd be okay with that. Because then at least, you know, the people playing get what they're doing. Get to play against essentially, you know, like-minded players. I mean, even a player at like 50 compared to 90. That player at 90 does not have the same mindset as a player at 50. Being similar places on the ladder is going to put you in a similar mindset for your decision making. I don't know what the fuck I want to do with this. Yeah, Second Dinner, Stone Donkey's pointing out, Second Dinner stated they won't put floors at 60, 70, and 80 because it devalues cubes, but the infinite matchups for some reason don't apply because that's just super cube devalue, right? I really do think. I think, like, once you hit infinite, you're infinite. There's no more cube donation streams. There's no more shit like that. If you're in infinite, you fight infinite players, and that's the life that you live. And it probably should really be that way. Because it eliminates a lot of those problems, right? The devalued cubes no longer matter. Cube donations no longer matter. Right? Like, I have straight up, when I get into infinite, if I'm actually, like, quote-unquote paying attention or whatnot, I'll be in infinite, and if I see my opponent snap me, and I'm obviously losing, and I check, and they don't have an infinite title or they don't have an infinite card back, a lot of times I'm willing to just say, okay, fine, let's see what you got. You know, I'll give you the cubes. You're trying to get to infinite. I'll meet your bet. I will make the call, even though I'm behind, so that, you know, you have a better chance of getting up to a spot where cubes don't matter anymore. Whereas if they do have the infinite backing or the infinite whatever, I just leave. I just leave because they're just trying to get rank to get rank. Oh, I mean, it's always Black Widow, right? Black Widow is secretly the best card in the game. Still. Oh, I definitely agree, Stone Donkey, 100%. They're working on it. They've got stuff going in the back end. And again, like, even before they dropped the nerfs, this climb felt different on day one than it did day one the last climb. This climb in general feels better, and I'm wondering if they've been tweaking the matchmaking on the back end without telling us. Because that would be the move, right? The move would be, like, tweak the back end matchmaking, but don't tell anybody that you're tweaking it, because then they'll expect stuff or whatever. But they've always been pretty good at working towards stuff that actually matters, and I think this actually matters. Why'd you snap me? What do you... Fine, dude. Enjoy your snap. I'm gonna sit here and feed my sunspot and then make a big-ass fucking red skull. DK, you think it's just Zabu Surfer being gone and out of the meta? It might very well be. They could do cube rebates for the end of season, so you get 20% cubes back from the previous season if you lost an unfortunate balanced game. I don't understand skill dotes. I might be just be like too thick for me to understand. Cube rebate, so you get 20% of the cubes back from a previous season if you lost unfortunate balanced game. I guess I kind of see what you're getting at. Might be a good way to like make it not feel so bad if you got up against infinite players. Like if you got a rebate for all the cubes, like for 20% of the cubes you lost against infinite players when you weren't infinite. No way this is Galactus. With Destroyer? I think it's Galactus-y? I mean, it is kind of Galactus-y, but like, you do all of that just to get a big-ass null? I guess maybe that is a big-ass null. Alright, well, let's see. 14's pretty good, even if it's not 30. I was not looking at Galactus, but now that you kind of mention it, DK, that does look very Galactus-y. And I know that folks put Destroyer in Galactus, right? Because it's also just a good ender. Oh, fuck, we didn't have Prio, though. Fuck. Fuck, we didn't have Prio. So we don't go over the top of null. That's all there is to it. We just don't go over the top of null. And they have null, right? I played that fucking arrow like I had Prio. I didn't even check for Prio. I do have this. I do still have the Shuri buff. So this is like 18. This is 22. But the thing is the Shuri buff doesn't matter. Because they have null, right? They always have null. They always have null. There's no way that you give up. Like, they were a winning board state. They have null in hand. They destroyed their Destroyer because they have null in hand. Okay, we've got some combo pieces here. This is looking pretty good, actually. This is looking like it might be snappable. Good thing with the Galactus deck now is that with Wolverine and Null, the Null gets a exponential buff from Wolverine, Alistair. I mean, kinda. Kinda. It's not exponential, though, right? It is a lot. Because then the Wolverine still comes in, so like every time the Wolverine dies, it gets stronger. That power goes into null, but then you still keep a Wolverine at the end of it because it's always going to hop over onto your Galactus lane. Oh my god. Thanks for the Scorpion, bro. Sorry, there's no way I'm going to not snap that. Yeah, that's what you mean. I'm sorry. I'm being a little pedantic over the exponential part. But yes, Galactus gets a much bigger buff now. Or null in Galactus because of Wolverine. Especially if it starts bouncing around the locations, right? Potentially Galactus can kill Wolverine twice. Not always, but potentially. That's kind of a big deal. Storm? Storm? $24 power T4? Yeah, I think so, Gurk. And then it's going to be a 20 power T5. And on turn 5, we're going to top deck Zola, and we're going to put this 20 power Taskmaster into flooding. I think the Wolverine buff was a much needed buff. I gotta agree with you, Skeldotes. It's very enjoyable. I think it would have also been really cool to maybe see in the future a Cyclops buff. Not gonna lie. Even if he got just one extra power and he was still a no ability card. But it might also just be kind of cool to have. Maybe he gets plus X for each no ability card you have. So he still kind of fits in the Patriot deck. But, you know, he's bigger, he's more playable, he's more prominent. I definitely kind of agree, like, with the people who say, like, Cyclops is iconic, and he's a favorite character. And right now, or not even right now, right? Previously, I didn't find the Zola, unfortunately. But previously, the only deck that Cyclops was good in was Patriot Surfer. Yeah, just get him replaced. Make another. Yo, dude, do you have 18 power to go mid? With 3 slots and none of them being 6? What, Brood? Brood's not enough though, right? Yo, wait a moment. What the fuck's going on though? Like, he's got Bro down, but Bro got peaked? Bro got peaked? So this is a Bro 2 with peaked Bros? And they snapped me? Alright, we're staying in. We're staying in. Skeldotes just shoot his laser uncontrollably at the end of the game, destroy random stuff. Even if it was random stuff on your side, right? But yeah, I think like just the goddamn Brood got peaked too. 3 motherfucking points. Oh, that was good. That was good. All right. I'm a little sad about 8 there, but damn. Damn, that was rough. But yeah, if they were to just replace him, get another 2/3, 2/4, whatever Cyclops is, and then give Cyclops an ability, and then somebody else can take that Patriot decklist spot. And they do Cyclops and Hulk dirty. To be fair, I don't think Hulk's done dirty. Hulk's just a big, strong 6'12". And I think that fits Hulk, right? Just big, strong boy. Maybe Hulk could even be 6'13", to be honest. Rework force moving to random weakened enemy or something like that. That could be kind of cool. Yeah, Brood kind of got us. Sure, Shulk on left would have been nice, yeah. I wish we would have gotten a peaked Zola, for sure. I wish we could have just found Zola. Oh no, it had to be a peaked Zola, right? Because of fucking Goose. But, oh well. They can print more Hulks, but I'm a little worried about that, right? Because there's many versions of Thor. And we got Throg as a variant for Thor, which feels a little rough. Because now we know that there's not a Throg card. But, you know, maybe we get Red Skull Hulk. That's not his name. Red Hulk, right? I think there's like a different color Hulk for everyone. So hopefully we see that as an actual card and not just a variant. Leadership and concussive force blast. Gotta complete another Ghost Rider as a GR variant too. Yeah. Yep. Beta Ray Bill? Oh, is that like a Ghost Rider horse? Is that what that is? Beta Ray Bill. Oh no, this is just a straight up comic book character. from the Thor. Oh, this guy! That Thor! I've seen his picture before. He would make a cool card. I'd be down for that. I'd be down for that too. Another hammer wielder. He has the Stormbreaker hammer. I'd be down with that. I could be down with that. Robbie Reyes is a different Ghost Rider, but he's a variant in the game. Yeah. Yeah, and I almost wish like they wouldn't do that because it feels like I understand that you got the cool art now and it kind of fits, but like in 3 years you might want to make a Throg card or a Robbie Reyes card. Then what are you going to do with those variants, right? And then Miles is his own card. Yeah, exactly. It's weird. It's weird. Chat, we're going to take a quick ad break. I got to use the restroom and get some more water because we're almost done to the bottom of our glass here. Just a quick reminder, we are competing in the Snap Clash Invitational, Streamer Invitational. They're going to be streaming all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and the champions will be ships will be on Sunday. And our match against Kawa is 3 p.m. Eastern. I swear I'm gonna be late to that match. I can't ever remember when it is. In addition, not this weekend, but the weekend after, we're doing another tournament in New York City. And you see all these great creators here that are going to be competing in the Creator Clash. Gurk, workout's done. Going to go get a shower. There you go. Get that shower. Absolutely. So guys, like I said, we're going to take a short ad break. That's to localize the ads to when I'm peeing and not when I'm playing. And we'll be right back with some good Marvel Snap. We're up to 83.6. We started at 81.2. I don't know. Probably not going to get Galactic tonight because that's a pretty long and high climb. But maybe we can get to 85 before the end of stream. All right, guys. We'll be right back.
Hello, everybody out there in TV land, and thank you for coming back in with us. This has been a mobile snap stream where we're trying to climb to Galactic, and this is the Alice AI voice. You can use your channel points, your pets for me too, and those two convert to real pets for my kitty cat. You can use those points to change my voice to this one or any of the other great modifications we have at any time during the stream. But without, too much further ado, how do you guys feel about getting into that ladder climb a little bit, huh?
Welcome back in, guys. Thank you so much for sticking with us through our BRB screen. Ooh, Ram. Trying to hit with a 4. Sticking with the 4, Ram. I like it. Let's see here. This is not your number, but we'll roll it here. Boop. Let's see what you get. A 10. A 10. Kind of close there, Ram. Not close. Not really, though. You're getting there, right? You've done about 6 or 7 rolls. Surely 1 out of 12 is going to happen for you soon. Oh, there's a big 16 man about to start. I can't tonight. I'm interested. I want to, but I'm going to focus the climb. I don't know if I have a tournament in me right now. I'll probably play some later on tonight, Captain Wiggin, though. Some 8-mans, some 8-persons. But yeah, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the 16-person one tonight. Thank you for letting me know, though, and do keep letting me know, because I'm gonna have to do a lot more battle mode, a lot more practice with battle mode, sure, soon enough. Oh. Wow, the hub gave us Galactus. Did we ever win by playing Galactus, guys? From the hub? Is our deck secretly a Galactus deck this entire time? I don't think so. I think we can get there. I think we got a good chance with this, actually. We see Shuri's lab show up. If we can just get Shuri to show up, maybe? Mojo World doesn't feel so good. So I think we're going after Shuri's lab and the hub. We need to find Taskmaster, I think. Shuri a Galactus and can't lose? Ideas. Oh man, we got Shuri. But we don't have Taskmaster. I can't snap without Taskmaster. We literally have no follow-up to this. Wow, Mr. Negative. Interesting. Now we have a follow-up. We have Zola. A negative Iron Man's going to feel really bad because that's an infinite in and of itself. Magic on Mojo? Yo. Okay, wait. No, we don't get Taskmaster ever. We never get Taskmaster. And it's best to just Zola now, I think. I thought about maybe passing for She-Hulk, but we have no Sunspot on the board, so we get no points from that pass. And it just makes She-Hulk free. We can always just play She-Hulk next turn anyway at 6. Taskmaster would have been nutty, though. Oh, we're up against an infinite player. Look at that card back. We're down here at 83. We got to fight a rank 100 dude. Ooh. Interesting play there. Top deck arrow. I dare you, game. Taskmaster. Where the fuck were you the rest of the game? Don't show up on the last turn after I've played a zero power card. It's Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi's the only thing that beats me. Do I have to run away right now because they have Shang-Chi? Does Shang-Chi even... Shang-Chi's a 4-3? You put that in a negative deck? Alright, check this out. If it's Shang-Chi, then this wins. Okay. Okay. So they were going for a 50-50 on Zola for 8 fucking cubes? That wasn't even a guaranteed Shang-Chi? I mean, that would have been a disgustingly big null. Disgustingly big. But that was an infinite snap right there. Right? Oh, I'm going to take a 50-50 for 8 cubes and scare this climber away from the climb. No. No. We got this. Alright, 84.4. We did not get to do the Shuri Galactus play, though, Skeldotes. I'm sorry. Yeah, we take those. I'm glad I didn't scare away. And I probably would have scared away. If I didn't see a way to beat Shang-Chi on left, I would have scared away. And if I would have lost to that 50-50, I would have felt really bad. I'm not going to lie. I would have cried on stream.
I would have been really, really upset. I would have been really, really freaking mad about it.
I promise I would have been. Inexplicably low. Nowhere to go. No. Okay, this doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. This doesn't look good. All they've played is a Wolfsbane, a naked Wolfsbane? So this is a negative deck, right? If you're willing to play a naked Wolfsbane, you're either negative or you're... Surfer? There's negative. There's negative. They're a Mr. Negative deck. And they got the curve on negative. This might be a Black Panther Zola win. I know there's a lot of discussion about whether or not Black Panther belongs in this deck. Because it feels weak in a lot of games. But this is one of those games where I think it specifically does not feel weak. Right? Because we Zola now and then we arrow next turn. Have we snapped yet? We got this. We got this. Oh, I didn't end turn. I'm sitting here waiting. Perfect. Perfect. Right. Big old powers. Big old powers. Blue Marvel. Not bad. Not bad. Psylocke. Not bad. Not bad. Alright. Now, check it out. The Super Iron Man goes right. Everything else goes right. We still win left and mid. We go home with 4 cubes. I wonder, chat. Do you guys think if I sit here and I wait, will they snap? Because I'm confident. I'm confident. I don't think there's anything they beat us with. Right? They can Iron Man, Mystique, Zola. Actually, Zola would kind of hurt us if they had Zola. Funny enough. Now that I say that. An Iron Man Zola would ruin us. But it never happens. It never happens. And they're not snapping. We've waited long enough. They're not going to snap on us. Oh, I say that. They're still thinking. They're still thinking on their final turn. They haven't locked in yet. I didn't expect that. I ain't worried about it. I think we've got it. Not in the now. Inexplicably low. Alright, finally. What are we doing here? Iron Man? Okay. Please don't be Zola. I swear to God. Son of a fucking bitch. That was the one thing.
I am Iron Man. I am Iron Man.
Oh, we still got it, chat. We still fucking got it. Oh. Oh. Oh, that was scary. That was scary. Oh my goodness. I don't know. This could have been something else. I don't know what it could have been, but it could have been something else. Oh, we take those. Oh, thank you, Skeldotes. Thank you. Whew. All right, almost to 85. Almost there. Okay, we got possible Black Panther Zola line. That's not terrible. If we can find Shuri, we might have this one in the bag too. Fuck. Fuck. The fuck are these locations? Gotta bounce. Hey, Skilldotes, thanks for hanging out with us, bud. And we will definitely have a good night. You're welcome for the stream, and thank you for hanging out and chatting. We'll see you next time. Which should be Saturday for the Invitational, 3 p.m. Eastern. Against the Kawatek. Alright, wait a second. Real quick here. Real quick. It's a 1 in 4, right? That's not the roll. It's a 1 in 4. 4 means that Black Panther will die if we play it left on Danger Room. I don't believe in superstition, guys. No way. No way. I don't believe in it. Oh, got him! Alright, just 1 cube. I was definitely gonna snap if Black Panther lived. But I was not snapping before the Black Panther survived the Danger Room. Oh my goodness. Oh, got him. Thank goodness. Mirror Dimension. We got Shuri in hand. We got She-Hulk in hand. So She-Hulk's good for Sunspot. Shuri's good because that's the entire reason of this deck. They play a Nova, so they're probably doing Destruction or Surfer. There's the only 2 guys run... Oh my god, excuse me. Only 2 folks running Surfer. Running Nova. Dad Tactical, hey yo, bud, how's it going? Welcome in, good to see you. Okay, so it's definitely Destruction if they have the hood, and not Surfer. Oh my god, I swear to God, give me armor. Give me armor and prio. Give me armor, you dog! You dog! You can't give me armor and then you give them the raft? I think I would rather if they had Sacred Timeline over the raft. Survived all day meetings. Ugh, that tactical. Those are the worst. When I get to work and I just see an entire 8-hour block of meetings, like, and I mean 8-hour blocks. Having meetings during lunch should be a crime punishable by the federal states of America. But that's just my opinion. This is 22, so it's bigger. And it's better for Taskmaster. And we don't have Zola. Interesting. So if they Zola the Venom, they're going to have 25 on left, and we can still beat that with Taskmaster. But then they probably... How many destructions do they have? 4? So death cost 5. There's no destructions on our side. So that's not really scary. Because if death costs 5, that's just 12. That doesn't beat mid either, because we're at 22. Oh, okay. We're not really at 22. We're at... Right now, like... I mean, death basically adds 14, right? Puts that at 24. So then they'd have to play some other stuff, but then that's at 5. They also snapped, which is weird. If it is Zola, right, then Arrow messes them up pretty hard. I don't know what else it could be. And even if it is Zola, this still wins. So I think this is better than Arrow. Deathlock, okay. Killmonger takes care of the Sunspot, but how were you going to win mid? Alright. Alright, thank you for the 8 cubes. Thank you for the 8 cubes. Give me my next opponent, please. 85.7, let's go. Perks of being strictly commissioned, they fill up your day because they want you to make sure you're busy. Ugh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Luckily, people don't want to make sure I'm busy. They know I'm busy. Today could have just been an email. Oh my God, Dad Tactical. I'm not going to say too much about my client. I work in software. I'm a technical lead, a technical architect in a low-code platform. My client, during COVID, sent an email through their IT newsletter to all their employees. And the title of the email was, "Why use an email when a meeting could do?" That's the complete opposite way of thinking about that. Do not schedule a meeting if it fits in an email. Now, there's definitely some things, right? Like, that just make it's easier to talk about those things, like, in person, and, like, sometimes, like, a little, what you think's going to be a 5-second ping chat, DMing, whispers back and forth. Like, it's just easier to convey some thoughts through voice. But when you have 30 plus people in a call that could have been an email, that's very, very expensive. So just don't do that. I just realized I didn't have Shuri. For some reason in my head, this was a 60 power Red Skull. I mean, they still got to put a lot of power here, right? And the biggest this can get is 20? I think this works. I'm going to snap this too. You just played someone you've spoke with in chat before? That's nice. I've started noticing a lot more, like, Twitch watchers, Twitch viewers show up in my games as well, which is awesome. It just kind of makes the whole thing feel, I don't know, closer together. I'm an idiot. That's my fault. That is definitely my fault. I knew this was big enough to take the power away from Red Skull. I could have watched it. Oh well, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I lost track of how big the Hulu Macaulay was. What the hell's the name of that called? Apocalypse. Apocalypse. The Apocalypse. Yeah, these things happen. We'll be okay. Oh. I think I want Shuri and Zola to show up. Man, fuck you, T.O. Snapping on turn 1. Why? Because I thought about my turn? I didn't even think about turn 1. I was thinking about turn freaking 4. Yeah, this is what I'm climbing with. Good old-fashioned Shuri. And I don't even think this is like the most refined Shuri list either. I think we could probably make improvements. But I know how to pilot this one. And I like the consistency and the comfortability of it. Alright, Shuri? Shuri! Off the top. Alright, we do not have... We do not have Zola. Oh, 100% Dad Tactical. If you can use like the best win rate deck, and if you don't know how to pilot it, if you're not comfortable with it, if you don't have a relationship with that deck, you're not going to find yourself climbing ladder. It's just trolling the crap out of you, Alistair. This is 1224 power, which is technically more than Red Skull. If they fill up the lane, which they want to do with Mojo. But it is stronger for Taskmaster. But they're playing Moon Girl, Ant-Man, and Mojo. I don't think that has Arrow in it. MODOK's been fun. I'm actually excited to try some MODOK myself. Yeah, Attilian is just like that. Here's your exact starting combo. Just kidding, now it's in your deck. Have I snapped yet? Okay. Rendog, you found a really fun deck with a from a smaller YT channel. You used it a bunch at the end of the season, but you're really enjoying the deck. Nice. What kind of deck is it, Rendog? Did I just find a fucking Zola for 31 power? For 62 power, actually. Can I snap again? Can I snap twice? How do we lose this? Shang-Chi right? Shang-Chi right, something mid loses it? I would snap twice for this. I'd go for 16 cubes. I just need to find a way to win it. I think my only fear is Shang-Chi right. And even if they Shang-Chi right, how do they... I'm going to arrow mid. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. Shang-Chi cost 4, so they can fit another 3 in there. If it's Maximus Shang-Chi, then I lose. It's not Maximus Shang-Chi. Maybe it's better to just get the extra power from Taskmaster with Zola. I'm going with Arrow. I'm going with Arrow. I'm scared of the Shang-Chi. I'm scared of the Shang-Chi, chat. Infinite. She-Hulk. She-Hulk. Yondu. Guess what, chat? There was no Shang-Chi. There was no Shang-Chi, but Arrow was... Didn't matter, actually. The Zola play still won. Right? The Zola play still won because... I don't remember where things were, but 14 added here, plus another 4. I don't know, actually. It mattered where these cards came from, and I didn't pay that much attention to it. But Arrow was the winning play. What if they did an event where 24 hours of snapping to 16 cubes? I'd like to see some cool events like that, Dad Tactical. Even like an 8-hour block of Ego being hot would be fun. Is Daredevil Professor X to seal 1 lane and then have no priority on turn 6? Playing Ant-Man, Angela, and then turn 6 is Wasp, Yellow Jacket, Valk. Ooh. I think I know of that deck, Ridden Dog. I think that deck originated from a Marvel Snapper called Shade. But based off of those notes, I think I know that exact list. They call it Valkyrie Control, and I actually am wanting to play it. I think it looks dope as shit. Mephisto into MODOK. Ooh, that could be interesting. A way to get him down, right? Yeah, it seems super fun. Like, being able to use Valkyrie is hella cool. And then, I don't know. It looks super fun and it looks good. And I think it'd probably be good in battle mode. Oh. Yep. 100% Dad Tactical. I'd like to see Mephisto hit the game. That could be very interesting. Yo, we got into Plunder Castle early? Is that good? Alright, we're up against a discard deck. Sacred Timeline. Nokia. That's the sports variant Nokia, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Definitely the sports variant Nokia. I think we have to retreat this one. This has been a kind of shit. I mean, I guess we got Black Panther Zola left. Dracula come down kind of sucks too. Red Skull's only 7, so that's not great. We could Red Skull left and Zola it? No, that's not good. We could Red Skull left and Taskmaster? I think Black Panther's better here. Because this is 32 power when we Zola it across the entire board. I just realized the animation on Black Panther when you have him holding in your hand. Look at him glow like that. I never noticed that before. That's dope. You don't think Black Panther wins, right? It might not. I mean, Dracula's scary, right? 16 and 9 is 25. 16 and 9 is 25. So we lose to Infinite. We lose to Giganto. But that's it. We win against Magneto. We win against Death. We win against She-Hulk. How many cards do they have in their hand? 7. I'm gonna go for it. It's only a 2-cuber. It's only a 2-cuber. Got him! Got him! He pulled the collector. Yeah, right? It was literally only Infinite and Giganto that we lost to. Well, I guess Destroyer, if the Mad Lad ran Destroyer in his deck. But that would be a Mad Lad for sure. All right, we're out. Oh, just kidding, chat. We're back in. Perfect. 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 Ooh. I'm snapping this back. Snapping on Project Pegasus because they got Wong Storm. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, that did hurt a little bit. It hurt a little bit. What are we looking to pull here? Zola? I actually don't think it matters, right? $15 to Taskmaster 15 or 11 with Armor She-Hulk and then Red Skull last. I think it's Armor She-Hulk. Because we're scared of White Tiger and Dr. Doom. BP, okay, interesting. 8 power left doesn't do it. Azola hitting that Black Panther makes us lose. Azola hitting Storm and Wong makes us lose. $32. I think we actually have to leave this.
Hey, are you guys friends? Maybe.
Hell 89, thank you, friend, for that follow, getting us one step closer to our mysterious 1,250 follower goal. Appreciate having you here. Yeah, we're not going to go for the 8 cubes there. We just lose to Zola, and that was the obvious play for them, was Zola. I did really like our opening play, though. I thought it was good. I did think it was good. I haven't played with it yet, Debigo. So I'm not enjoying the new season pass card. I've just been sticking to good old Shuri. I know how to navigate Shuri. I know how to pilot Shuri, and I'm just trying to get to that infinite rank, and then I'll probably play a little bit with our friend MODOK. Okay, it's Destruction or Galactus. It's not Galactus. No way Galactus would have played right. Also, Galactus has to ramp by this point, or is preferable to have ramped by this point. We've got Shuri into BP Zola. Shuri, Super Skrull, and Shauna, all on the collection track. Hell yeah, Debigo. I'm a fan of Super Skrull and Shuri. I don't have Shauna yet. Shuri is good. Shuri's a good card. Super Skrull is an interesting tech card. I really like Super Skrull in Thanos specifically to counter the Hawk, the Dark Hawk, because Thanos has such a big deck as it is. If you come up against a Dark Hawk player and they're able to get Hawk and Mystique down or something, at least your Skrull like starts getting those. It's also good for the mirror match in Thanos when you go up against another Thanos that's running Khazar or Blue Marvel or any of those cards. I don't run them. Oh, excuse me. I don't run them in my deck. So yeah, it's kind of nice to use them in those kind of whatchamacallit. You know what it is, chat. In those tech card type scenarios. Oh my gosh, we got the Spider-Woman out of nowhere, and he got the Carnage out of nowhere. I think we're supposed to snap that. Yeah. Sorry, I know, Yo-Yo Boy. You lost that game to Expansion, but I have to push you off the table. I can't let you find some way to win after that. Uh-oh. It's 10 o'clock, chat. 10 o'clock. A Pixel Iron Man. Ooh, the crystal tearing the newspaper. This is the one that folks call the best crystal. Baby variant Juggernaut. Not actually my favorite Juggernaut. Shadow King! I'm not getting that. That does not seem to be the card that's going to get me a win. Bum, bum, bum. Play one cost cards, win matches with a snap. Win matches with a snap. Okay. Okay. We can do that. We can win some snap matches. Oh, Eggs! Eggs, what are you doing? Welcome in. How was your stream? Raiders, welcome in. This is the hat. You're right, you're right. Guys, if you guys haven't checked out Eggs for Sale, give her a look right there. And let me get a clip of Eggs on stream for us as well. Eggs, welcome in, welcome in. Ooh, look at this, guys. Happy birthday to Eggs. What a wonderful clip. It's got to be an old one. That was pre the Marvel Snap days, I'm guessing. I'm Siege. Good to see you in chat. Yo. Winterberg, good to see you in chat. Weasel coming in with the raid as well. Welcome in. Welcome in. Ooh, look at this. We get to let them draw cards out of their deck. I love playing random clips, Eggs. Especially for you fancy good streamers that have been doing it for a long time. You got some good clips hiding in the closets. I know it. Cardi Sin, good to see you in chat. There was a time before Marvel Snap. We are right above 85, I believe. We might be at 86. We started off at 81.2, so we're getting there. We're getting there. All right. I don't know if we're getting there anymore. Yeah, we're still getting there though, right? Because this is 28, and then we Zola it. We get Lamentus and Morag. I think I snapped this. Because they feel cocky as all get out because they just fucking Shang-Chi'd our Hulk. I don't want to win Gamma Lab anyway. How are you going to win Morag? How are you going to win Lamentus with your 4 cards? By the way, guys, Eggs, another competitor at the Creators Clash. Can you see her? Do you know which one she is? It's right there. She's Jubilee. Oh, they got BP? BP Zolid is 16, so we still win Morag? Yo, let's go! Is it Zola? It is! It is! I love it! I love it. Oh, your 18 power Black Panther does nothing to my Red Skull. Fuck, I'll take those 8 cubes all day. What does that get us to? Chat, I want to get to Galactic so bad. Look at that, 86.9? We might be able to do it, chat. We might be able to do it. We got a little adrenaline shot of streaming here since Eggs came in. Thank you, PDG. Coming in with the raid, so we're gonna have to play a little bit longer tonight, and I'm okay with that because we climbing.
Hey, are you guys friends? Maybe.
Cardi Sin, thank you, friend, for the follow. Getting us one step closer to our mysterious 1,250 follower goal. What's going to happen when we get 1,250 followers? Well, it's a mystery. But we'll figure it out together, chat. All right, we got Shuri. We got Shuri into Black Panther into Zola.
Hey, are you guys friends? Maybe.
I'm Siege coming in with the follow. Thank you, friend, for that follow. Getting us one step closer to our mysterious 1,250 follower goal. Appreciate you. I'm Siege. I almost called you I am Siege. That's too many letters in your name. By the way, chat, if you're just now joining, this is the channel of mispronunciations and misplays, so keep a sharp eye out for them. The mispronunciations, they're far and frequent. Yeah, far and frequent, and so are the misplays. Drone off, any recommendations for this deck if you don't have Panther or Gamora? Drone off, good to see you in chat. Panther might be the weakest part of this deck, honestly. I'm not actually even running Gamora in the deck, so my version doesn't have Gamora. I've been really tempted to try the Shuri Zero deck. I want Sauron because I think that Sauron makes that card a lot better, but I don't think it's necessary for the deck to be a good winning deck. So I think you could run like Zero, Mary, Red Skull, Ebony Maw, right? And still run a pretty strong Shuri package with that. So you can either go the Shuri route if you get Shuri, or you can use 0 on one of those cards to get rid of their negative effect. Oh, I got you. You weren't asking if you don't have Panther or Gamora. You were saying, do I think Gamora is good for Panther? Okay. All right. I'm a little slow drawn off. I apologize. Yeah, I think that makes sense. I think it's good, right? It can potentially still be a strong card if you guess correctly, right? Alone it's 7, so it's like 14. So it's kind of similar to Arrow on her own. The difference being that if you guess correctly, Gamora just gets that much bigger. 1 second. 32 to left and mid. You Mr. Negatived, and you have Zabu and you have Sarah. Oh, man. So we lose to like Iron Man, Mystique, Surfer? You don't have that, though, right? I'm going to go for it. I'm okay with it. But yeah, I like Gamora. And what's also kind of cool about Gamora is that if you do Gamora Zola, right, then like one of those Gamoras is more than likely going to get the on reveal again. There's the fucking Iron Man. There's the fucking Mystique. I swear to God, if one of these cards is Zola, I mean, not Zola, is Surfer, I swear to fucking God. That was the one thing I lost to. That was the one thing I lost to. I said I lose to Iron Man, Mystique, Surfer. Why would they do that? Oof. I have not played the Hogwarts Legacy yet, Dabigo. We were talking about it earlier in chat. Seems like a lot of people have been having fun with it, even if they were not a fan of Harry Potter. So, just because you're not a Harry Planter fan doesn't mean that the Hogwarts Legacy game isn't for you. So I might watch a couple streams of it, try to figure it out, see what's going on about that Harry Plant. You've turned off your biased hornbrain judging cards. Gamora isn't good. Star-Lord is better. Camero. I mean, Star-Lord, I guess, like, is cheaper, right? But I think Gamora is good. Especially, like, bundled up with, I'll take those. That gives me a cube, right? I'll take those. You bundle Gamora into decks that run, like, Hob or Professor X or Daredevil for, like, that turn 5 control, and Gamora can get pretty insane. Oh, you just don't like being in Shang range. I see. You're scared of the Shang cheese, the little Shanger. What? Are you serious, Dabigo? Oh, is that because of, like, all the things with the... Separate art from the artist. Hey, Eggs, thank you so much for coming by. I really appreciate you. I will see you in about a week and a half, actually. It's getting close. I've been thinking about that, drawn off. Running Polaris instead of Max. Because Max, I used to think, oh, the 2 cards your opponent draws, it doesn't mean anything. Now I'm starting to think it does mean a little something. And Polaris gives you more control over your opponent's board, which is pretty cool. What would also be cool would be drawing Shuri when I'm supposed to. You know, that might be kind of cool. Good night, Eggs. Good night. Play what you want. Game's really good. Amen, Fly Mighty B. Yeah, a lot of curves are starting a little bit lower than maybe they were before. Can I win this with Arrow? I don't even need the Black Panther, right? Is it Black Panther or Arrow? Arrow's going to help me make sure I win right. I guess it could just be both Black Panther and Arrow, but I mean, that's weird. Shit, I'm running out of time. I think anytime we have a chance to play Arrow, it's best. If we can see a win with Arrow, it's probably the best move. Yeah, perfect. Now we just Arrow mid and we win. Have we snapped yet? Let's snap now. Dracula something cry. The best part of Maximus is before they play negative, though. Yes, before they play negative, or if you see the Dracula down, playing it on turn 6, so you make them draw something, right? Because they empty their hand so that they only have APOC, and you're like, here's 2 more cards. Now it's a 33% chance you Dracula the card you want, right? So Maximus got his place, right? Maximus definitely has his place. Arrow for the win. Bayro so freaking strong. I actually don't know, chat, if this deck wins because of Shuri or because of Arrow more. But, 2 very, very fantastic cards. Gotta love them. 87, let's go. That tactical, you think it's Arrow 100%? They could drop Arrow back down to 5-6 like she was during the beta. I'm a little surprised they didn't. Like, when they... So I don't know how much you guys know about this. Why don't they move Vision to Mojo? I don't know, drawn off. Oh, because they had Magneto? It still didn't make sense. They snap right off the gate because they see Rest View? Because you're farming cubes and you're a couple cubes short of a rank? I don't give a crap. Yeah, you can literally, you can almost literally put Arrow in any deck and she's good. Yeah, he pulled away from Mojo, but it would make sense, right? If you pull from Mojo, also put on Mojo, then at best we were 3. I don't know. Sometimes folks just don't retreat when they should, you know? It happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go back to J.K. Rowling's and Hogwarts real quick, and we don't actually have to talk about this, chat, because it is kind of bananas bullshit. Because I don't actually know exactly what she said, or the exact things. I know the gist of it, that she said some homophobic shit, right? And it's totally not cool. And I think that it is everybody's right and a good practice for you to boycott things that you don't like, whether that be like boycotting Nestle, the water company, and not drinking their water because they're actually a plastic company and they're not actually doing anything besides polluting our planet with more plastic water bottles, and they're not providing beneficial drinking water for the rest of humanity. They're actually just destroying our environment. But when it comes to art and artists and video games and media, I think it's really important to remember how far separated some things are, where even the views of an artist doesn't have to degrade the art for you, the viewer. Because an artist may want art to speak a certain way, but the moment an artist puts art out there, it's no longer theirs. It's ours as the enjoyer and as the viewer. So that art now takes on the form and the expression and the meaning that we put into it. So I would just if folks are getting boycotted out there because they're playing the game, or if you don't like the game and you don't want to support JK, I think it's really a really important thing that you do not support someone that you're not comfortable supporting. But I think that it's also important to remember that a certain level of degrees of separation, and we are all just appreciators of art, enjoying the art, which is what will survive, right? Nobody talks about Michelangelo and all of the shit that was bad about him. And I don't know, maybe there wasn't shit bad about him, right? But true art like transcends past the artist and is no longer owned by them. It's not necessarily a representation of them as much as it is us, the viewer. But anyway, that's my 2 cent spill that lost me the game. You seriously lost 4 cubes to that freaking Drac. What did you eat? 16? Modoc, Swarms. Why was Swarms so large? Did they have a Nokia at some point? What the hell happened here? It's interesting. Drake ate the APOC. Yeah, that's how he got big. I don't know how the Swarms got... Oh, because of a stupid location, right? Wakanda hit it, yeah. Yeah, and we lost the reptilian power as well, Camero. That was a rough one. That was a woof one to end up losing to. Ooh, Girk's got a new card concept, Slapstick. On reveal, set the top card of your deck's cost and power to 0. Didn't we look at this one at one time earlier, Girk, but it was a symmetrical effect? I like this better. I think it needs to be a single effect. What did I say? Did I say to 0? Yeah, it's to 1. I kind of like it. I kind of like the idea of Slapstick. I also think like it's completely broken if you use it on something like Zola. Because Zola then gets a power and then gets a reduction of 5. But I mean, that's just the point of Slapstick, right? Is like you have to build around that. And that's how you build your deck. I also really dig Girk, like the very, very, like, it looks like a Marvel Snap card, down to the point where it has, like, the purple effect behind it. That's some good work there. Yeah, it is kind of, and yeah, completely ruins Captain America. Yeah, that would be rough, too. What am I looking for here? Is it Taskmaster Zola? Is it Taskmaster Zola, or is it... It's definitely not Taskmaster Zola, like any face of this planet, right? Never. But it might be Red Skull Zola. I think it's Red Skull Zola. Or it could be past She-Hulk's Taskmaster. No, it's Red Skull. I'm not snapping on Shuri. I probably should have snapped Camaro. I'm losing focus. I'm losing focus of my cube management, to be honest. H.P. Lovecraft was a downright racist. Good luck trying to avoid his influence in gaming, art, movie, comics, and all other things in the world. Right, Petey? Lovecraftians all over the place. And you probably... I don't know a lot about Lovecraftian. I'll definitely take your word that he was downright racist. And he probably was. I mean, it was several years ago that Lovecraft was around, right? If there's anything I've learned, it's that humans get more tolerant over time. But it takes a long time. A 1/1 cap is great. Yeah. Yeah, isn't that what I meant, Girk? I may have not said America Chavez, but I knew that's what you were thinking of, because America Chavez is almost always on the top of the deck, right? Skip, Hulk, right, Task. Everybody thinking Skip was the turn. I don't know. Red Skull is technically more power than She-Hulk, right? Red Skull is 22 power on a full lane. Right? They had 20 power. No, they didn't have 20 power. They had 12 power versus our 22. Which is the same as 20 versus 30. I appreciate that, guys. I'm glad you guys thought that was well said. Yep, simple as that. We play games, we enjoy art to just kind of escape the quarrels and problems of real life, right? Another reason, guys, that I don't like, here's another thing that I don't like about past She-Hulk Task, is it's very, very susceptible to arrow. But when you run a Red Skull, your opponent thinks that you're going to Taskmaster the Red Skull's power. So if they arrow, they typically arrow the Taskmaster. I mean, they typically arrow the Red Skull to pull your Taskmaster and consolidate your power to one lane. So if you lead with Red Skull and your opponent assumes the Taskmaster is coming and they arrow to consolidate your power and you play Zola, then you've played around them. I think a lot about playing around Zola with this deck. I do not think enough about playing around Shang-Chi. You want to make Absorbing Man copy Zola a thing so much, but I don't think it's possible. I think it is possible. You just need a magic game, right? It would have to be a 7-turn game or a Electro game, but Electro would feel bad, right? Because if you spend turn 5 playing Zola and then turn 6 just using your 7 energy on Absorbing Man alone, it's just not that good. This is bad for us. Actually, chat, this is actually bad for us. Because Zolas are out and we don't have a good Zola lane. So I think what we do is Shuri into pass arrow Shulk. You've won 3 matches against, yeah, Shuri's so susceptible to arrow. If you can just consolidate their power, it's like they have 100 power on the board, but you win 2 lanes with 2 power each. Who cares, right? Doesn't matter what your max power is if it's all consolidated to 1 lane. Until Living Tribunal comes out, but, you know, that's a different thing. Of an Odin Zola, it took like 2 minutes. Why are you expensive? You got fucking Icemanned. I did not know She-Hulk was Icemanned. That's really bad for us. That's really, really bad for us. It's really, really bad for us. Trying to decide between King and Living Tribunal. I think I like Living Tribunal more. But I don't know. I kind of want to see him in action before I make my decision. Might do that with that Judgment card. Camera, what's the Judgment card you're talking about? Or are you talking about Living Tribunal, right? You just make a giant Human Torch, a giant BP. Yeah. Got you. Yes. Took me a moment there. A little slow. My apologies. Oh, fuckity fuck. They have APOC in hand, right? Yeah, 2 cards. So one of them has to be APOC. So we're losing, right? We're out. I'm not. We're not winning this one. I think next week is Ghost. I think Ghost comes out next week. Ooh, we played 1-cost cards. I'll take that. time is it? Alright, we got... I can do another 30 minutes of stream. Yeah, and that means I'm going to do a mission refill. Pickle of the year. Holy smokes. I never thought I'd meet the pickle of the year. Alright, this is looking good so far. There's a Death's Domain on the board, and we have armor. We also have Shuri on a Taj and Black Panther. Snap. Snap. So thinking on about this for a second. If we pull Zola, I don't think it matters if we pull Zola, actually. I think we just always put Shuri on Taj. Isn't Maximus advantage for MODOK these days? Probably. Unless you save it for last turn and play it on the last turn so that their Dracula gets screwed up. Right? So the MODOK will eventually end up having just APOC and a bunch of swarms, right? And they'll play out all their swarms and whatever card they drew, and then they'll just have APOC. But then you play Maximus so that they draw more cards, and then they only have a 33% chance that Dracula hits APOC. So that's where it's good against MODOK. But if you play Maximus on curve, Maximus on curve is good for MODOK, bad against MODOK. They're Wonging too? Wong doesn't seem right here. They're just going to try to discard their hand twice, I guess? Whoa, Black Panther. Chill out there, Bubba. You're supposed to go in mid. Oh, I see where you're going with that, Tactical. For the Hella MODOK, right? It would be pretty bad. I can see that, for sure. I guess I keep thinking of MODOK for not the Hella because Hella's just such a high roll. But that's a good point. Like, sometimes you can just top deck Hella, right? And then you just take care of it. Monty. Extra crunchy. Alright, we can fill up the big house here. That's fine. Okay, so we're up against the Kazoo deck. Right? Because nobody else puts an Ant-Man in the big house. Unless they got enough small cards to fill it up. Negative zone's probably easy for us to win. I kind of want to find Zola. I think Zola's key for us. Ooh, Weasel rolling for VIP. Alright, alright. Let's take a look at it. Alright, I'm going to pull the dice up. This is not your roll, though, Weasel. This is not your roll, okay? I roll for you, so you're looking for a 6. Let's see, will Weasel get a 6 and get the VIP? It was another 10. Sorry, Weasel. Sorry, Weasel, it was another 10. It's a 1 in 12 chance. I appreciate you trying. Keep an eye out for it. We got Wold shipped while that was happening, Weasel. I don't know if you noticed, but that 10 on the die actually summoned World Ship. Okay. Ooh, PDG trying for a 7. All right, let me pull up the dice here. This is not your number, right? Well, let's see here. PDG looking for a 7. Oh, PD's so close. So very terribly close. Appreciate you redeeming those pets for Micho. Those pets will be given to Micho at the end of the stream. and you know, save up, give it another try. Ooh, Walt's Ernest trying with a 7. All right, this is not your number. All right, just gonna pull the die up, and we're gonna see here. Walt Ernest looking for an 8. Ooh, 10. 10s are kind of hot right now. PDG claiming that it's rigged. Yeah, I think we tried the one anti-rig, and it kind of proved that it was rigged. So I'm not going to try it again. I was about to be like, oh, I can show you Red Skull. No, I can't. Fucking Cosmo. This is only a 7 power card. So if I'm going to play a 7 power card, I'm going to play my Bay. I'm going to play Bayro. Right? I can math correctly, right? 2 times 4 is 8, minus 15 is -7, times -1 makes it +7 because I did the math backwards. Yeah, we're good. Just play Bayro. I kind of feel like we just win this world ship. I don't know what they could have to cover 14 points. And if I snap, they leave, right? So I don't snap. Because I want my 2 cubes. Please, Monty. Monty, 2 cubes, please. Nope. Okay, just 1 cube. Oh, Mojo gets buffed. That was a good point. He would have been 8 power. So it would have been 12. So it would have had to cover just a little bit more. But good to see you in chat, Crush. Good to see you in. Yo, welcome in, welcome in. Back to 87, back to 87. All right, we put Sunspot on the right, hoping to sneak into Sanctum Sanctorum or something. Sakar pulled Maximus, allowing them to draw. Their arrow got ripped from their hands, so we don't have to worry about it. I'm not feeling great, chat, about... I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not feeling great about this match. Okay, we feed some power into Sunspot. Your destruction deck running arrow? Okay, was not expecting that. Are we just fucking locked out of this game? Because of Dream Dimension and bad draw? I've gotten to the point, Minos, I've gotten to the point where this is kind of the best deck that I can navigate. It's the one that I can navigate the best. Or pilot the best. Pilot's the word I'm looking for. Yo, so they Zola, right? Like, this is a Zola gamer? Is this a Zola gamer? If this is a Zola... Ah, shit. If this is a Zola gamer, they've destroyed 7. They've destroyed 7, so they cannot Zola and... They can't Zola and Death. What else might they want to do? Death's gonna cost 2, so they could still spend 4 energy. Like, is it Shang-Chi-able? And if it is, it's not Zola Death, right? Yeah, this is... Arrow will kick you bad in this one. You gotta pay strong attention to Prio. They snapped. 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 I'm going for it. I'm going for it. I'm calling it. We have Prio. They're playing Zola. I'm calling it. It's not fucking Zola. Shit. There's Death. There's Dr. Doom. Alright. That was dumb. That was dumb to risk it for the Zola like that. They were a Death gamer. Wait a second, why? They destroyed 7 cards. So why was Death... Oh my god, I had 2 destructions on my side. The Killmonger destroyed Sunspot and Captain America. I didn't count my destructions. Oh, so Death was 0 the whole time. See, Manos, you might not be good with priority, but I'm not good at just straight up adding 2 numbers on the screen together. Because I had destroyed 2 on this side, destroyed 7 on this side, add those together, that's 9. That's a free Death. Rough. Rough. Ooh, mystery variant. Alright, chat. What are we looking for? Dan Hip Crystal? I tell you what, I could use a Shuri. I do not have a Shuri. Yeah, I'm hoping for Shuri. Come on, Shuri. Warpath. Wrestling Warpath. Okay, I don't play a lot of Warpath. Not a big fan of wrestling, but it's a beautiful card art, and I really appreciate the variant on the Season Pass track. Quake would have been fantastic. Yeah, for sure, Dad Tactical. I need to get into playing more Quake. As a Zola player, you think it's perfectly reasonable to think the other player was also Zola. Yeah, that was... I got Zola on the mind, right? Oh, Minos, yeah. If... I gotta agree with you. Gotta agree with you. Yeah, no, I'm not interested in a Sunspot versus cloning Vats. Versing Sunspot and cloning Vats, I'm not down for it. You can take the 1 cube. You want all the control? I almost wish Quake was... What if they reworked Quake? What if they reworked Quake to shuffle locations to the right if played on right, to the left if played on left? Give you a little extra control. Or is that too much text for a Marvel Snap card? That might be too much text for a Marvel Snap card. Honestly, you know? Why does everyone think that they can snap this shit? We have Prio? Alright, so it's not Galactus. Not that that matters, but I thought maybe it would be. Oh, Mr. Negative. Okay. And Zabu. Okay, interesting. shift locations to the side you play, right? And then if you play mid, it does nothing. I think that'd be a cool concept for Quake. Might give her a little bit more oomph, you know? Negative Galactus. Oh no. Might be Minos, might be. I kind of hate the fact that Zola is here. You can't be played there right now. I could play you here. The bishop's going as well. I think I need power mid. Yeah, I think people would play her a lot more. It's also my problem with Crystal is like, sometimes I can't play Crystal mid. It's just like, well, 30%, you know, sometimes that location just doesn't work out. And I want to be able to like try Crystal decks where Crystal works, but that also is a pipe dream. We got so much power here, but I just don't think we've got it. 96 power with Galactus? Holy shit, Ordinary Harry. That's insanity. Absorbing Manzola deck is way too greedy. Probably a little bit, Dad Tactical. Probably a little bit. This is 16, but this is 18. I think it's Taskmaster after we get the 18 power Chavez. Fucker. That motherfucker just skipped. Why would you skip in a negative deck? You don't have She-Hulk. If I Zola Arrow, then that's going to keep everything off right, and that's not going to do us any good. I think I just Taskmaster right. No. Taskmaster mid, right? Taskmaster mid. They need 16 power here, 15 power here, 2 power here. We can cover a little bit more here. I like this. I like this. I like this. Have we snapped? What if we snapped them? Oh, fuck. Now we're up on an 8-cube game. Chad, I don't know if that was the right move. What if we once again lose to Iron Man Mystique? The other card. This is scary looking. There's the Iron Man. Okay.
Iron Man.
Is this Mystique? There's the Mystique. That's 28 plus 3 and 6, 30. Fuck! Yeah. GG, X-Force. I should not have snapped you. Literally the exact same combo I said we lost to last game is what we lost to this time. I need to stop playing against Mr. Negative. I need to stop assuming that they don't have the combo. Because each time I've sat here and assumed they don't have the combo. And that's a bad assumption. I really thought Mr. Negative players stopped doing that though. Holding everything for the final turn because that's how you get leeched. But I guess leech got pulled out of the meta a bit. Chad, just give me a second. I'm burning up. I'm gonna open up a window. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Negative, big pain. But I did. I really thought that we were over this whole holding everything for Mr. Negative until the very end of the game. Like, don't you actually want to play your cards and not have them be leeched? You know, that's just kind of the way that I thought about it, and the way that I thought it would go, but yeah, pretty good for stealing cubes. Yeah, leech isn't that popular right now. That's part of the problem. Maximus on Atilian is haha hilarity, so we're gonna do it. Nice. We find the Shuri. We find the Shuri. We put Shuri down on Asgard just cause. Maybe 2 powers enough for us to win Asgard. I don't know. Could be. Holy snap. Spider-Man point. $30. All right, so 30 on left makes it 45. And we're only at 39. Except it's not 30, right? It's 22. 22 on left. 22 on left makes that 37. And our 20 makes us 39. Then the only other place we have to play is here. Alright, I'm not going to snap this, obviously. I'll play it. Alright, we lost. I was a little worried about that. About them having Taskmaster. Alright. Look. We're getting back up to 86. 3 games, and we'll be back at 86. See, step 1, get a game with a great location and fantastic draw. Easy. Step 2, do not snap too early. It's also very easy. They play 0 into Ebony Maw. Okay. Nidavellir. Interesting. Sunspot on Nid. Is that good? I don't think so. I don't think Sunspot on Nid is good. I don't think we need to go after Nid. Asgard, okay. Is it really Shuri this early, or do we just wait on Shuri? I almost want to wait on Shuri. But I don't think we can. I don't think we can wait on Shuri. Put Shuri mid. Okay, we find their Wong. You are only 16 power, unless I can Zola you. You are 22 power. And we'll do this on Asgard so that we can get the draw. If we draw 3 more cards, then we'll only have 2 in our deck. And one of them's Chavez. So there's an incredibly high chance we pull Arrow here. So I'm going to snap. Because if we can pull Arrow, we've pretty much got this game won. I'm not quite sure what they're looking at Wong, unless it's like Spectrum. Like, why wouldn't you Wong Shuri? I'll tell you why you wouldn't Wong Shuri. Because what you want to do is you want to Shuri into Black Panther into Zola on Wong. Which is perfect for us to know. Because now that we know that, we know what we're going to do is Arrow on turn 6, which is what we were planning to do anyway, but now we know it's the right move. Is 22 power here good? Or is it too scary? Senor Zola. Good to see you in chat, Bumper Lips. What if we Zola'd the Shuri? What if we Zola'd the Shuri, got 2 more Shuris, and then we had a 28 power arrow? Is that a bad idea? I think that's a bad idea. Let's not do that. That's a silly idea. That's a silly idea. Let's just Zola the Red Skull. We just Zola the Red Skull. We are definitely arrowing next turn because that's Black Panther. This is Black Panther right here. Our opponent just played Black Panther. Yeah, see? Yeah. So they just played Black Panther. We play Arrow over here. Oh, that's going to give them an Ebony Maw, though? Okay, no. We arrow mid. We arrow mid. No, wait, do we have Prio? We have Prio? Fucking arrow. Fucking arrow. We just put armor down. Fucking arrow. Oh, do we even need the arrow? Right? Because we arrow away the Zola, but we just boom. You win right with arrow? I do win right. I also win mid, right? Because the Ebony Maw is not enough there. That's true. 7 and 5 is 12 more power. Plus that, 14 power. So 23? Yeah, they don't touch us. No, 14 plus 19 is not 23. That'd be 33, right? 33 or 43? God, if it's 43, that's bad. Let's say it's 20 plus 6. Okay, that's easy. 20 plus 6 is 26. Yeah, we win this. We win this both. We win this both. We win with the armor. Like, the armor's going to flip, and they're going to be like, oh, God, I can't Zola that. And then the arrow's going to flip, and they're going to be like, oh, God, I couldn't Zola that twice. And then they do the Spider-Man oopsie emote, and they give us 8 cubes. Hell yeah. Oh, you're right. Deadpool. Good call, Bumper Lips. That is a Deadpool emote. This is Deadpool. This is Spider-Man. They both wear red. So, look, I know what the characters are. I just accidentally mispronounced the name, okay? This is the channel of mispronunciations and misplays. You guys know that. All right, what did I say? Did I say 3 games to get to 86? No, Spidey cannot take that many shop weapons to the head. Dude, Minos, don't feel bad. I had bad math too. My math was all over the place. So Dark Dimension's good for Black Panther Zola, perchance? Oh, we could armor one of these stupid squirrels. Yeah, it's either Death Wave or Zoo. Alright. Collapsed Mind. Collapsed Mind armor on the 3rd location. Or play your Bucky on 3rd location and we get that blind. Okay. That's pretty good. It's a nice Bucky. Be a shame if somebody was to protect it from destruction. I'm still scared though. We got all these cards in our hand. I guess we can play She-Hulk, right? Yeah, and it's on a negative location. Pretty good. Pretty good. Wait, did they Deadpool? I missed it. I totally didn't see the Deadpool. Oh, they do have the Deadpool. It's the Nyan Cat Deadpool. Okay. Okay. What are you putting back there? What are you hiding in Dark Dimension? right, Black Panther is going to be 8 and powered up to 16. Red Skull is 7. So Black Panther is better to put under Dark Dimension. Oh, what did Black Bolt discard from him? Oh, the Deadpool. Holy shit. Oh, yeah. Carnage ate it, and then the Black Bolt got rid of it. Alright, chat. This is last game. This is last game, chat. Lucky 7s, he's got them variants. Yeah, 86 feels real nice. I didn't hit 86 until, like, much later last season. Much, much later. Your Prophecy this season? You'll pull it up, Bumpy Lips. You got it. You got it. What are we looking at here? Alright, so here's the thing. Do I really want to put Sunspot on left? Like, it feels good for nowhere, but it's actually not, right? Because it's bad for my anti-arrow play. So I think I think I'd rather the anti-arrow, because I can Sunspot Lizard Maximus and then Shuri. Okay, I like this. Hella MODOK list. I'm actually excited to play some MODOK Hella. It's going to be a while before we get there. I'm not going to do it until I'm infinite. But we'll see. We will see. Then a puddle on the living room floor. Like Hellcow and Swordmaster a lot in the deck too. Hellcow's a cool card. Just like conceptually a cool character too, I think. Get a bunch of alternate outs, yeah. Yep. Yeah, I think MODOK was a good inclusion for discard. I think discard needed MODOK to kind of be able to round out its consistency. You fucking game. You really gonna crash on me? I'm actually really pissed off about this because this is where I wanted to put my Shuri. I guess this Squirrel Girl blocks me anyway from what I wanted to do, so this is actually still good. This is actually still good. And then we Red Skull here, and then we Taskmaster for free anywhere we want. We're snapping. We're snapping. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Now you gotta be careful with Hella plays though, because you start putting a bunch of, I did this to a guy earlier today. He still beat me, by the way, because he got a discard off early. So they put down the Invisible Woman, and then I saw them like play the MODOK behind it and another discard behind it, and I was like, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. So on turn 6, I played Arrow, and I pulled Hella out of Invisible Woman so that she would discard early. She would flip early. Unfortunately, Sokovia was a location that discarded their Infinite. So Hella still summoned back Infinite, but then, you know, MODOK went off, discarded their Giganto and the rest of their big stuff, and the Hella didn't happen. So you got to keep Arrow, Bayro, Arrow, best card in the game. Got to keep an eye out for those. Right? Also very susceptible to Cosmos. It's like, oh my goodness, I see an Invisible Woman. First thing I want to do is put my Cosmo in that lane. Those are the two biggest ways that I can think of to play around Hella. Is either with Arrow or slamming down Cosmo. What's nice about Cosmo, as the Hella player, you see that, right? Unless it's held till turn 6, which your opponent should probably do. Your opponent should probably hold the fuck, I just realized I can't Taskmaster. I just realized I can't Taskmaster because of this Cosmo. I still think I win. Fuck it. I still think I win. I'm not snapping, though. I think I already snapped. I think this is my snap. Oh, people actually running Enchantress right now. That's interesting. That is some very interesting Invisible Woman tech.
I have felt pain. I felt anticipation, and I will again.
Sorry, Chad. I really like this song. All right, speaking of sorry chat, mostly just speaking of chat, it's about that time. Ladies and gents, friends and family, dogs and cats, birds of all types and elephants. Everybody out there, I'm tired. I'm a little loopy. I don't know if you've noticed. I am a little bit loopy. So I'm going to end the climb there. We started off at 81.2. We got up to 86.5. Not too bad for some stream climbing, I got to say. Minos, you're welcome. But more importantly, thank you. Dad Tactical, thank you. Bumper Lips, thanks you. Another big shout out to Eggs for Sale for coming in and raiding today. Lots of good commentary, a lot of good conversations with Crush and PDG and Joe Supremo 8. Thank you so much for that follow, friend. And I'm now realizing I gotta update the follow notifications on this screen, right? Where was our galaxy heart? But thank you so much for that follow, getting us one step closer to our 1250 mysterious follower goal. Always fun hanging out with you guys as well. You're so welcome to Big O, PDG, peace out, Captain Wiggins, GG's as always, bud. You guys know the deal. I say it once, I'll say it again, I'll say it a million times.
Marvel Snap is a shit ton of fun, but it is more fun when I get to play it here with you, chat. Live on twitch.tv. Keep an eye out, we're gonna run the credits of the show, and your names will show up if you were chatting, rating, lurking, or just overall being awesome, which you all were. Your name's gonna show up in the credits, we'll get a raid together, and we will find out where we're gonna go together. So enjoy the credits, and I'll see you Saturday for the Snap Clash Streamer Invitational. Have a wonderful night, chat.